I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. Thank you. Thank you so much for telling me that. So, I keep forgetting this, but what I have is a Scarlett Solo, which is on audio interface. But for the audio interface to turn on, I have to hit the power button. And a lot of the times I forget to hit the power button because that's the first thing I do in the morning. I wake up, sometimes I take a shower, I make coffee, and then I turn on my PC and stream. So, there it is. Anyway, yeah. W artifact, though, yes. Getting gemstone is, of course, a big W. So, here, I'm going to get 2 keys today, and we're going to get whatever the hell this is. It looks like a decent artifact. Some people have told me that I should go out of my way and spend money to get the Phren knife early, and I went, I'm not spending any more money. I have 550k gems, and I will get the artifact in, like, a couple days. I'm not spending more money, chat. What's good, bro? What's good, man? Today we're gonna cook Darkseid because he's cringe, and we have to destroy bro because I am become Base, the destroyer of cringe. And then after that, New Year's sale is gonna drop. And we're gonna gamble. So yeah, I will not be streaming tomorrow because it's New Year's. I also probably won't be streaming for a couple days just because I wake up every day, I stream, and then I go and do all the content and stuff. And so I'm probably gonna start taking a lighter schedule. I mean, it's not like a full-time job, but it's just you wake up, you give your life to everything, and at some point you kind of start to burn yourself out. Got full level 80 gears. I'm about moving the drown. Nice. So, how many heroics have you completed already? Overall, like since the vault system was released, I can't remember. I just gotta do this one resource mission real quick. I'm trying to think. Right. I'm using the keys. So 10. I have 10 keys opened. And we had got 2 keys for free, and then I got 2 keys from the past. So actually, I've only done 3 because I've been pretty casual about it, I think. And I've also been throwing away a lot of fights for content this season. Yeah, I think it's only 3 because it's gonna be 4 right now because I haven't like been going out of my way to like focus super hard on stuff. I've been trying to mess around with teams and whatnot. So, bro is every boss here absolutely sucks. I hate all of them with a burning passion. Now we're gonna save Scorpion. So Scorpion's gonna bully Darkseid. Manta's got chaos. I think I'm just gonna bully him with Beast Boy. Yeah, but so this stream we're gonna wait for the sale to drop, and I'm not gonna buy anything on sale. So, Peacemaker, Orm, and Beast Boy, I don't need on the main account. DC Universe Superman is at 4 stars, and I don't really need him any higher. And I'm just waiting for the Lex for Superman chest. Where's Phantom? I wish I had Beast Boy gear so I could do 2 bill. You can do 2 bill with like a couple of gears, but I don't know. NetherRealm are very stingy about putting gears on sale. Hey, where's that guy in the chat that spams 6-7? He's one of my mods, bro. I can't believe this. This is I can't believe you've done this. Darkseid genuinely took 3 extra pips because his minions for a total of 5 pips for 1 match. Yeah, I've heard he's brutal. Like, I power drain him so he can't do that, but 450 health minions are crazy. Or like 50 million health. You got it. I did not sleep well last night, chat. I lied in bed till like 4:30. I think I went to sleep at like 2. Sleep is hard for me, alright, guys? I don't have a great relationship with it. 160 mil on normal mode. Honestly, perfect time to do a video on the beginner account and sales in general. You know what I am going to do, though? I'm going to do a video on the Tapjoy offers. And then I really do wish I waited for the 300 multiplier, because I didn't know. But at the same time, it's like, there was no way of predicting that. I should also mention that in the video, it's just like, the multipliers are random. So, nobody really knows what they think is important enough to have 300 for. I'm going to spam this a couple times. I'll probably wait for the next tag in for the super move. Alright. We're going to bully him with Manta. I'm gonna do a couple specials here and there. Chaos is genuinely one of my least favorite modifiers ever, by the way. Like, I don't know, man. I don't like it. Because it kind of removes it. There's some skill in knowing how to work around it, but a lot of it is just like RNG and chance. That was a really fast tag out. That's not just me, right? That was a very fast tag out. Wrong one. I looked away from the screen. Yeah. So I'm probably going to do a sale video and then maybe a tab troy video. Okay. See, this is why a 7-star Beast Boy is actually useful. Most of the time you won't need him, but in cases where tag-ins are just awkward, he's very viable. Yeah, so I think we're looking at a year-end chest compilation like video after today's chest opening, and then I might also go back through all of my footage and do a polls video. So that's just like all of my like drops over the year. Because I did get some insane ones. I got Heartbreaker Harley, King, Batman Ninja Batman a couple times. So like, we gotta see. I think we got this. I just have to get a couple specials off per tag in. Like, I actually prefer Dr. Fate for Chaos fights over Manta the majority of the time. Just because I know Dr. Fate can die. Manta is so tanky, though. Especially with passive stats and at 6 stars ascended. Alright, actually, just super move, bro. Alright, there you go. I know he would live. Hey, yo, Beast Boy. Awkward tag it. Don't do that. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Oh, man. That cough will not go away, by the way. I might be cooked, guys. That's not just me. Those tag-ins are really short, right? Alright. It really just depends here if I get tagged back in. Come on. Come on. Come on, Beast Boy. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got it. For sure we got it. Come on. Come on. We got it. Got him. Well, that was close. We win these, guys. I am good at video games. I definitely did not wake up, and I am totally not cooked in the head right now. What a way to end the year, man. You know, I had a nightmare yesterday about gambling on stream and getting, like, nothing in 100 pulls. You know it's bad when that's what I'm worried about. Alright. We got a bully bro. He is cringe. I really like this team. Mr. Freeze and Killer Frost. Yeah. I mean, Beast Boy tag out was 10 seconds each almost. I'm used to it being like around 15. So I guess that's why. I don't know. It just felt faster. Maybe it's been a while since I've used a Chaos, like Beast Boy in a Chaos fight. Is 30 pound good for 100k gems? Yeah, probably. I don't know what the exchange rates for pounds are versus US dollars, but that sounds good, right, guys? Because like my general philosophy is $1 for 1k gems is usually a pretty good deal, but anything higher than that is insane value. Yeah, I figured that was insane values. 2.5 pound to get 15k earlier. You know, that's crazy. Like, that's genuinely insane value. I think it's like $25. Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. I thought pound was I thought pound was more than dollars. What was I looking for? Another passive stat artifact. I'm sorry, I'm blanking out, guys. You know, yesterday I was sitting in a VC with a couple of my buddies, and they were playing, of all things, Roblox Uno. And they're like, join, man. And I'm like, I'm probably going to go to sleep soon. And then I proceeded not to go to sleep for like the next hours because I just couldn't. Yeah, pounds are 1.6 to American dollars. Yeah, I figured. I thought so. Yeah, but I was just in a call with them, and we're like, guys, I need advice. What do I do? I'm the one that there is no situation in no world and no possibility in which I do not make the first move, and I have to make the first move, but I don't want to make the first move for various reasons. I'm a conflicted man, guys, going into 2026. What do I do, chat? I'm gonna let chat decide my life, man. I need advice. I don't know what to do. Please help. Oh, man. Well, if that cough doesn't get to me first. Can they remove the stagger animation, please? Please, NetherRealm. Please. Pretty please. I'm gonna super move with Frost, too. What do you mean I lost Puppet when I super moved? I guess it's because I'm not in the hazard. 17 people watching. It usually takes a little time to ramp up. See, the problem is, right, you can't really do anything interesting. Like, I don't want to do something interesting when not a lot of people are in the stream, but you can't really get people to stay in the stream until you do something interesting. So that's the dilemma. Just do it. There's a lot of context, though. There's a lot of stuff that has to go into it for various reasons, because this is not a random nobody. Yeah, this may or may not be someone I know quite well. 2026 New Year's resolution. I'm probably losing the mustache. Apparently, I've been told I will probably look better without it, but I've just had it for so long, I don't know. Puppet is a weird artifact for me because it's genuinely one of the strongest artifacts in the game, but it's kind of boring. And, like, you know, it's nice to get rid of annoying bosses, but you activate Puppet and then you spam one button. I think my favorite artifact is probably Twin Blade. Twin Blade is probably the most fun artifact to play with for me, I think. And then the Gemstone Twin Blade combo is always just really nice. Because you have to actually time it and think about it, and it's not insane damage if you're not using an overpowered team. Grow a goatee? I would. I can't. I just can't. I don't know. Facial hair does not like me, so. 19 people. You can do a gemstone artifact team. I'm trying to figure out how to use it best. Well, there's two main ways to use it. But, the majority of the time, it's going to be a... What's it called? It's going to be a artifact that you put on your support character. And another thing about Gemstone is you want to use it on a character that it feels convenient to use on. So, one of the most common and arguably, probably, honestly, the strongest team when it comes to Gemstone is this. And this might not be is UPI alright with Dark Metal cards? Yeah, no, she's crazy with Dark Metal cards. Twin Blade will give you higher damage under convenient circumstances, but Dark Metal cards is more reliable. So Dark Metal cards UPI is insane. So here we're gonna do, right? Now, this is the support setup for Gemstone. And you don't have to use a Batman character, but people like using Batman characters simply for the fact that his special 2 is a stun. So you actually want to avoid stun bosses. But the stun is convenient because Gemstone is like, essentially it's a highly unstable artifact. So you have to be very careful with your timing and how you like use it. Because if you mess up once, you will lose all the Gemstone stacks. My Twin Blade is only level 4, sadly, but y'all Predator Batman instead of Arkham Knight. Yes, and the reason for that is this. He's tech class, so he power steals, and that helps with power generation for Gemstone. So he's actually more, more reliable. And see, now I stack a little bit of Gemstone, and Gemstone pairs well with Twin Blade because Gemstone is basically Raven in an artifact. Anything that works well with Raven is going to work well with Gemstone. Oh, I almost let him die there because the power generation's slow. And see, as you stack more stacks with it, more incoming damage, less time. And eventually what you want to do is you want to get it to where you stack all the Gemstone stacks, you throw out a special, you tag out, you do a combo, you tag back in, and you reset the Gemstone stack, and then you tag back out, and you continue that cycle. You can do that with Predator Batman, Justice League Cyborg, Predator Batman EPI, a couple other characters do it really well too. Multiverse Supergirl, because of her special 2 that has the freeze, is actually really good at using Gemstone. As more vaults get released, you should do one-shots with artifacts in the first vault early. Only. I mean, that could be fun, but I think most of them have to be reworked first. Now, that's the support Gemstone. The other way to use Gemstone is on your damage dealer. And damage dealer Gemstone is something that you will see with Scorpion, with Orm, and with Fury of the God Shazam. And Classic Flash and Scarab's Chosen Blue Beetle as well. But those need, like, those are less common because you need a lot more investment. Now, Gemstone Orm is so crazy that this team is high-key overkill. I'm sorry, nasally, congestion. So, these are the 2 main ways to play Gemstone. I also have like a top 7, or like a complete guide to Gemstone video. And that takes you through like using Gemstone on a damage dealer, using Gemstone on a support character, and also using Gemstone on Beast Boy to show you how not to use it. Can you try and Gemstone Deathstroke, Killer Frost, Classic Flash? Well, I used Deathstroke and Killer Frost like a moment ago, but I mean, if you want it in another mode after I get rid of Darkseid, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Deathstroke I can actually probably do pretty well with because I have him at 7 stars, so he's going to power generate a lot against a crit boss. Or a boss that can be crit. So is Orm good at 3 stars, or should I wait for the sale? Orm is good. At 3 stars, he can work with Gemstone, but you need gears. Like, star rating Orm matters a lot, but more important than star rating for Orm is gears. Because a 3-star Orm can actually one-shot with Gemstone pretty consistently. But without gears, Orm's basically useless. He's a very high investment character, but he's very fun and very powerful. So, here you can see. Now, the reason that Orm is going to work so well using Gemstone is because Orm is going to do specials. Now, if you have Twin Blade and the damage dealer is doing basic attacks, you want to throw Gemstone on your support character. But if the character in question main method of doing damage is specials, like Scorpion or Orm or Fury of the God Shazam, then you're going to want to throw it on them. Now, Fury of the God Shazam's also going to benefit from, what's it called? It is also going to benefit from, and I'm going to lose the Gemstone stacks here because I wanted to, well, I wanted her to super move me. And look, I'm just going to waste time because I know I'll live. I know I'll live. But, yeah, so Orm is going to build some combo and then throw out a special. Scorpion's going to build some combo and then throw out a special for some hotspots. And then, what's his other name? What's the other bro's name? And then Fury of the God Shazam is going to use, like, Gemstone to help him build combo and then throw out his, like, big damage move. So, watch this. $600 mil. And then I'm going to throw out the super. Yep. She's going to be a little bit annoying, but yeah, so that's that's the short of it for Gemstone. And also, Orm's going to need a crit. I need to blow my nose, dude. Oh, man. Alright, alright. So, yeah. Like, that's the short version of Gemstone from my boy that was asking in chat. But, it's time for pain. Not really. I'm just gonna bully bro. I'm gonna bully bro. And where is she? I'm gonna use Classic Wonder Woman. They are better sales, like the Black Friday one. Yeah, no, the New Year sale is not a good sale. None of the sales are good. Most of the year, you're going to get pretty terrible sales, Black Friday the last 2 years has been the best value, but the 2025 sale was literally just Control C, Control V. So, you know, sometimes if you want other characters, you're gonna need to go out of your way for other sales. Guys, I've fallen off. I'm at 12 viewers, but I don't know. It's definitely getting in my own head about the viewership and all that stuff, because at some point you keep comparing yourself to other people and comparing yourself to yourself. So it's like there's dips, there's like peaks and valleys, but you always just it's a combination of being a perfectionist and also just constantly comparing myself to other things. I have Puppet on Raven so I can lock his specials. So because if I can disable his specials, no minion summon, no trouble. And Raiden and Raven are both going to power drain him. So throughout the special, tried to catch him there on the jump, but great. Hey, yo, stop being cringe for 5 seconds, Darkseid. Stop being cringe. Does Crit Wonder Woman a passive go above the damage cap? Yeah. It increases it from 300 to 400, depending on how much defense you have. And I put max defense on every character, just because I like hybrid builds. Alright, come on. I'm gonna throw out a couple puppet stacks here. And then we're gonna tag in Raiden. And we're just gonna destroy bro. Yep. I might have messed this up. Yeah, I was trying to stack as much incoming damage as I could, but it's not gonna be the case. It's fine. Full cycle tag out. Sorry I'm not talking too much, guys. I'm just trying to focus on the game. I also just keep feeling under the weather because I don't treat myself properly. Which is bad. Don't do that, guys. By the way, guys. Really, just don't do that. I keep telling you guys what not to do. Oh, are you... Okay. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Alright. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Uh-huh. Because because I lost Puppet in the second half of the animation special before I actually hit him, he was able to turn into a block. Of course, you know. Don't we just love fair and balanced gameplay, guys? It's fine, I still got him. But very annoying boss. So, Raiden Raven for infinite power drain. And then I'm just gonna bully bro. It's fine. I was wondering if I should stack a little bit more Puppet, but it's fine. We got him. We 100% got him. A little bit awkward at gameplay on my end there. We got him. We'll finish him off in this tagging. There it is. Goodbye, Darkseid. Cringe. Hey, yo, Raiden. What's up, bro? Bro's arms are broken. What the hell? Alright. Alright, guys. We can't drop a legendary. Who's MTCV? Master Thief Catwoman. Alright. Or Cheetah. I got Master Thief Catwoman yesterday. Well, we can't drop legendaries from Dawn of Apocalypse. What are we predicting, chat? What are we predicting? What are we thinking? Huh? Soul Stealer Dr. Fate? I'm gonna get 2 keys, some orbs, a profile portrait. Alright, who do I predict? I'm feeling... Well, I can't even drop Darkseid. Primal Swamp Thing again. I'm trying to think, who are like one of the garbage characters? I'm feeling Blade Master Robin today, guys. I'm feeling Blade Master Robin today. Well, we were all wrong, but same quality of character. He won't leave me alone, by the way. Firestorm refuses to leave me alone. I need to know, how many shards of this idiot do I have? Where is he? Alright, where is Firestorm? I did drop Batman Ninja Batman. 10,000 shards! I finally broke 10k shards for Firestorm, everybody. Hooray! On the right side, I can't do this now. Yes, sir! That's another 7-star legendary. Oh, that viewership is like fluctuating. Why is there a separate quest for his gear? Nobody knows. I think it's because he was added after launch. I think. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's not a bad talent. I don't need it because I'm pretty sure I have max defense on her. Going from 600 to 700k. If someone in chat spams those two numbers, we're gonna have issues here. All right. Where's my boy? Where's Frogsifer Morningstar? He's always hitting me with the 6-7s, bro. And he's not on the stream. I'm so sad. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, keys. Well, we know that we're... Well, I know I'm going to get one of two things. Alright, guys, do you think we're getting the Radon or the Obelisk first? I'm feeling the Radon first, so... Are we right? Are we wrong? Are we... Yeah, I'm not... When am I ever wrong, chat? Alright, at least we're gonna get the Obelisk here. What does this do? Oh, this is the percentage health damage artifact. That sounds pretty good. Darkseid was like Arkham. They both have the achievement, but those are the only two for them. Yeah, because they're just the first legendaries. So they have like Arkham Knight Batman you get for his gears for just unlocking him. Darkseid has quest. So someone in chat probably wants me to buy the keys for the friend knife, but I'm not paying $10 for one key. Are you kidding me? You have any idea how terrible that value is? Let's see. How close am I to completing the other raids here? Like this is no, and this one I'm even further away from completing because I just play this one for like troll reasons. I think we're gonna go continue with Dawn of Apocalypse for Heroic 7. All right. Let's see. Who do I use? Who haven't I used? I don't know. I'm feeling. Who am I feeling today? Who am I feeling like using today, guys? Oh, why did I do that? Well, actually, I wonder if any of these bosses are combo interruptible. Let me check real quick. She might be. She might be. I don't think he is. She's definitely not. So. Alright, we're gonna go. I'm feeling like using Kamidogu Dagger Batwoman the Drown today. So. Where is Jean? 17 viewers. It's fluctuating. I think it's just because it's New Year's Eve and people are just doing other stuff. But watch, the moment I start gambling, people are going to be like, ooh, and everyone's going to tune in. Do you guys think we're going to W gamble or L gamble today? Because I don't know. Because I'm still on the fence about the 500 chest. Because it's 500 charge per pop with a 500% chance for 1 of 5 legendaries. It's a guarantee. If you drop it, you're guaranteed an upgrade. But it's like if you hit, it's totally worth it. If you don't hit, it's not worth it. But I think overall it's still worth it, right? What do you guys think? W gamble? Yeah. Because someone did the average shard ratio. And apparently, it's 22.5% per shard chest. I don't know, though. W gamble for Swampy Lamo. W gamble. You guys are just saying that because you want to see me gamble, right? Batman. I can only do it in-game. I'm not legally old enough to gamble. And also, I wouldn't, because... You know, when I bet a bunch of money to, deck out the account, I bet on myself. That's not gambling, because I had control over it. And I'll throw the obelisk on. I'm going to do some percentage health damage. I'm 19. Guys, well, in the United States, the legal gambling age is 21. No, it's 21 for gambling. I'm pretty sure it's 21 for gambling. In the UK, you can gamble when you turn 18. Yeah, I mean, in the US, I'm pretty sure it's 21. So it's same as drinking age. 18 is driver's license stuff. Alright, it's time for Kamidogu Dagger. Do. 21 in US, I would know, yeah. I understood what you meant by I would know. Yo, please, Poison Ivy, stop with the backing off. Cowardice. Cowardice. You coward. Guys, I like combo interruption. It's quite fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. I just gotta keep bullying her. You tried. I'm gonna wait for her to get the super move, because then I can throw it out at the same time. But I also know that you can drink at 21, join the army. I would also know that. Bro's he's dropping the whole life lore here. Very interesting life stuff, though. I mean, that would mean that you were in the army then, right? So, thank you for your service, man. I think. Either that or you're saying that because you know someone who joined it. Alright, we're throwing out the super move. And, yeah, Kamidogu Dagger is going to give you higher damage than God Killer, but God Killer is more convenient. This is just something you do for fun, but this isn't going to bypass a crit immune or crit resistant boss. They should make an actual arena actual PvP if Dragon Ball Legends can do it, so can this game. Well, I mean, I think you're forgetting the fact that this game barely functions as is, but I think that definitely would help Arena. It's really funny, because Injustice, 2 and Injustice 1 are console fighting games where you fight other people, but the mobile version does not have a single thing where you can fight anyone else. I was sports betting at 18 online. I swear you can gamble at 18. I think sports betting might be counted differently as gambling. Because I'm thinking of gambling as in, actually walking into a casino and then gambling. And sports betting might be a little bit different because it is betting, but I think there's a little bit more control over what you can do. Because you walk into a casino, you put money into a slot. You're at the mercy of the slot. With sports betting, you can at least, consider and think about what, what team you're betting on. So there's a little bit more agency there. But when it comes to actual full-on casino gambling, you're kind of at the mercy of the slots. I mean, there's also poker and blackjack. But that's the thing I don't get. That's the thing I don't get. I'm in Poland, and there is 18, which is crazy compared to the U.S. Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff from, country stuff. Alright, guys. This is going to be a tough fight, man. We have to fight the Short King. Now, the Short King, a little bit of a dangerous opponent, I'm not going to lie. Oh, you know what I want to kind of do today? I feel like using the Justice League Dark team today. You know, I actually used Lex Luthor, testing him out in training mode yesterday, and he did do 2 billion damage. But I didn't have to use Raven plus Killer Frost with him. But he did do it with no passive stats, so... I mean, that's got to be worth something for bro. Oh, it is so Jover for my guy. You're so cooked, bro. You don't understand how cooked bro is. You don't understand how strong Scorpion is. He's genuinely insane. Gemstone Scorpion is a menace. Where is Dr. Fate? I could have just searched by name, but no, I had to go looking for the character itself. So yeah. So after these solo raid fights, I don't know, we can take a look at the roster. Maybe play a little bit of Champions Arena. I'm just waiting for the sale to drop, bro. I want to gamble. I love gambling so much, guys. Never get me on. I gotta never walk into a casino. You know, the moment I walk into a casino, it's over. It's so over. Yep. Alright. How should I build Fury of the God Shazam? I have him at 6 stars, lol. A little bit concerned that you invested so much into a character, but we're figuring out how to play him. But, crit chance, crit damage are probably his most important things. Because you want the super move to crit. And then fast attack chance. If you have him with classic flash, fast attack chance is guaranteed. If you don't, then you need fast attack chance. I like pairing him with Killer Frost and Collector, because Killer Frost will keep the opponent permanently frozen, and Collector will give you a chance to keep combo, which I have found is actually more reliable than just Justice League fast attack chance. The sale looks kind of ass. Oh yeah, 100%. It's giving the winter sale a run for its money, dude. But Peacemaker Orb and Beast Boy are always on sale. DC Universe Superman is in the store, but he's not on sale because he's never on sale. You know when DC Universe Superman is going to go on sale? When DC's Universe Supergirl gets released. And she's probably going to be a crash out. She's going to be the most insane character in the game. Likely. Like, genuinely. I hope she is. Because if it's anything like the comic, I mean, she might be riding it on a fucking horse, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I swore, guys. My bad. I try not to swear overall, but sometimes it just slips me. Like, it slips my mind. And, you know, like, you notice I don't really ever swear in my videos, and it's not for the reason you think. It's not because, oh, ad revenue. It's just kind of, I feel like things can be expressed better without swearing. What's up in Wakanda forever? Well, we're doing some solo raid pips here, and then we're gonna wait for the New Year's sale to drop, and I'm gonna gamble on the chest. What I will say is, I think the, Rudy, you can, or email, you can confirm this for me, but I think the, like, 500 chests is actually not that bad, because it's 5% chance for a character, it's 500 per pop, but it's 450 shards if you hit. So I don't think, I'm not mistaken, that's not terrible value, but it's also just not discounted. Because, I mean, is there ever going to discount a chest where you can get a 4-star character from? No, I mean, it's NetherRealm. What do you expect? I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. Alright, I need a little bit of power generation here. Alright, we're just gonna bully him here. Oh. He's, what's it called? Yeah. I hate that. I hate how you lose it just as you get it. Yep. You're gonna lose the gemstone stack again, which is even crazier because I literally have 1 gemstone stack and he's already pulling out insane numbers. Back off, bait him into a jump attack. Hit bro with another special. He's also, his blocks are disabled, but I'm not gonna win the 50-50 against bro. The short king has too much aura, guys. I might be cooked. So I have to back off, bait him into a jump attack. Or bait him into doing something, and then bully him. But yes, sir. So, are you guys excited for gambling? Do you think we're going to get W gamble or L gamble? Because I'm probably going to open 100 chests, so like 50k gems worth. And we'll see. Because Batman Who Laughs isn't great, but I need shards of him. Constantine I wouldn't mind shard for, he's one of my favorite characters. Zatanna I don't need shard for him. But I don't need charge for Zatanna, but he'd be, like, for, my bad. She'd be nice to have shards for, I mean, and Fury of the God Shazam I need. Beast Boy is insane, so I'm not going to complain about shards for him. Watch me fully ascend Beast Boy, all 450% of bro's lethal damage. They gave, like, I like how EPI and Beast Boy are, like, the 2 highest damage dealing characters, and then they just gave them lethal damage. EPI is insane because of lethal. Beast Boy is insane without lethal, and lethal is overkill. I'm gonna try and go for DCU Superman because I wasn't able to get him because I was working at the time. Yeah, like DC Universe Superman being free was amazing, but the thing is, like, if you miss it, you miss it, and there's no do-overs. Trying to think here. Who do I use? We're going to use... I kind of want to use King, but... let's just run Batman Ninja Batman, I think. No, actually, it's been a while since I've played the Flawed Justice team, so... We're gonna go and find Hawkman. Will you say Orm is only worth going for if you have all the necessary characters? Probably. Like, Orm is very strong, and with Gemstone he becomes ridiculous, but you need him at, like, you need a decent amount of passive stats, you need his gears, you need, like, a bit of star rating. Where on earth is Hawkman? There it is. So, I'm going to get the knife within the next couple of days. I'm definitely going to get it before the season ends, because I need 7 keys max, and I'm just going to end up getting 7 keys anyway, probably. And if worse comes to worse, I'll get 6, and then I'll pay for the 7th. I can't avoid those numbers ever, by the way. Where is my gemstone? How much do you earn monthly from YouTube? Well, I only got monetized this month, but ad revenue is higher in December. But currently, I've made $107.69. Now, I haven't been paid that because we have to talk about taxes, and then we have to actually talk about getting paid. Because you need to make $100, and then you need to, verify your address, and they sent me the pin, but it takes a bit to actually get the pin, so it's just kind of sitting in reserve there. But as it stands off of ad revenue, my daily is like $6 to $7, unironically, with a good day being like 9 to 11 in December. I haven't seen what the other months are like, but it's not enough for a full-time job until if I grow the channel and do more DC content like other games and comic reviews and do what I want, where I make this a like full-blown hub for all things DC. If I got to 1 million subs, then we could be talking about full-time job stuff. But right now it's just like side hustle. I do it for fun. I'm playing the game anyway, and I gotta make content for people and get to give them guides on the game. So, don't you hate it when Champions Arena ends in the afternoon? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I just hate that the Champions Arena kind of exists. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like the game mode. I think it's way too grindy and way too boring and it's not worth what it's. Yep. Yeah, 9, 11, and then 6, 7, or well, all the way around. Wouldn't mind a couple more Black Adam shards either. So yep, tag in Black Adam, do a little bit of percentage health damage. What would you say on Orm as a character? Very fun, very strong, very high investment. Not like if you have Gemstone, he's like easily top 10. Without Gemstone, he can be very good, but you're probably not going to be able to make use of him until a little bit later. Most promising solo raid vault? I mean, the Realm Clash one gives you Gemstone, and Gemstone is still arguably the best artifact in the game. The Feren knife, I've heard, is very powerful. Like, apparently it gives higher values than Beta Club, but it takes more time to set up. And then when This Is Magic comes back around, I think the Zatanna Vault, the one that has Puppet, is just one that you should end up going for. No, I might have messed up here. It's fine. I'm gonna have to stay in the fight for a bit anyway. With Champions Arena, sometimes I only play for a few days and get in the division I want to stay in. What I will do very often is I will like go to Division 1 one week, literally not touch Champions Arena the next week, let myself drop down to Division 2, and then literally just play every other week because it's such a grind and it's so mind-numbing. What character should we upgrade first as a beginner? I mean, the first character you should unlock is King, because he's going to help you do percentage health damage, and then Batwoman the Drown is going to carry you to actually like completing the majority of normal modes. So Batwoman the Drown is the first character you should upgrade. King doesn't need to be upgraded too much because you literally just need him to do his 3 specials for percentage health damage. Is it easy to combo interrupt on iPad, phone, ID player? I don't fully know. I have played iPad games like my whole life, so I'm very used to mobile controls. I was pretty decent at mobile Fortnite, man, before the Apple thing happened, and then I couldn't play it for a while, and now I have a PC, so I don't know. I find it easier to combo interrupt on an iPad, but I'm just more used to it, so I think it really depends on what you're playing. Another thing to note is because a mobile device is what the game was intended to be played on, not an emulator, I think it might be a little less laggy on a mobile device, especially a high-end one. King of Atlantis Aquaman. Like, you should get King, you should get him to, like, 5 stars, max out his passive, and then do the special 3 for percentage health damage. And then Batwoman the Drown is going to help you actually, like, do, like, clear bosses consistently. She's the first character you should level up. Excuse me, yeah. After that, you can look into some other percentage health damage dealers. Deathstroke can be very useful. Black Adam is the easiest percentage health damage dealer in the game. Zatanna is also a really great percentage health damage dealer, and she gives you a little bit of a damage buff. Batman Who Laughs is kind of whatever, and he's cringe. I'm missing a bunch of other ones. There's a couple other percentage health damage dealers. DC Universe Superman is a percentage health damage dealer, and he's also just insane. He's a very powerful character, arguably the best in the game. Boy, do I struggle with combo interrupt. It's something that you're going to get used to. You just have to keep practicing it. Another thing to note is some characters are just really hard to combo interrupt. Like, Raiden and Black Adam can combo interrupt just about anyone in the game. but some characters in the game are just not possible to combo interrupt. Like, nobody's in combo interrupting Multiverse White Canary. Her attacks are just way too fast. And it varies from character to character. So, like, Superman and Wonder Woman, I think I can somewhat combo interrupt. Supergirl, I can somewhat combo interrupt. Someone like a Batman, I can combo interrupt almost 100% of the time. And, what's it called? Multiverse White Canary, I'm just not going to try with. It's not possible. Is anyone's solar ray bug as the timer started with it giving me one? No, it's not. That fight is Raiden. You have to super move. It extends. It starts at 130. You get extra 30 seconds if you super move. So it's not bugged. It's intentional. Would you say I try to go for DC Universe Superman gears? Probably. Like, he's genuinely the best character in the game, honestly. So 100% chance. Sometimes I'm in the middle of doing a special move. The AI just knocks out one of my characters. I think you're talking about the agility class passive. The agility characters have what's known as true damage. So you're talking about Batman, Ninja, Catwoman, Heartbreaker, Harley, Deathstroke. If it's specifically those characters, it's because every other character in the game, Might, Metahuman, Arcane, Tech, they don't do that. Because when you do a special, you have an immunity frame. But for some reason, the true damage on the agility class characters bypasses the immunity frames, so you can be in a special animation, and whereas every other character in the game couldn't hit you, those characters with the agility class passive, like Batman, Ninja, Catwoman, and Harley, they can hit you through it because of the way the game is designed and the way it registers true damage. I really need Multiverse Armored Supergirl. Damn, she's awesome. Yeah. Yep, my favorite character in the game. She's also just my go-to for farming arena. I think what we're going to do is, I'm sorry, like, there's 30 people watching, and there's just nothing interesting going on, because I already played my solo raid fights, and I can't do anything about that. We're probably going to chill in arena for a bit, and then we're going to do a little bit of Champions Arena, and then when 12 o'clock noon hits, which is only, like, in 18 minutes, it's gambling time. I also hate the matchmaking here, because it just takes so long. But yeah, who teams with Beast Boy? I might draw with him. Manta is a good choice, because Manta basically makes it so every legendary character gets 2 extra negative effects when you do a special. Now, you're going to need Puppet with him. Also, Multiverse the Flash has no chill. There is something wrong with that dude. Calm down, Barry. Calm down, Grant. Yeah, but Beast Boy is the common... Manta and Beast Boy are what you commonly see. You can also use Dr. Fate to reduce the cost of specials and spam them more frequently. Beast Boy is basically utterly useless without Puppet, though. Without Puppet, Beast Boy is one of the most useless characters in the game. With Puppet, he's one of the strongest characters in the game. I've been trying to roll gear talents. I hate this system. Why are rare attack the hardest ones to get? I don't know. I'd rather just... the gear system is not too bad. At some point, you get to the point where you just have 500 million lying around. I got like 20,000 lying around. The talent system I hate with a passion. I love Multiverse Armored Supergirl. Does anybody know the lore reason why Multiverse Armored Supergirl exists, by the way? I'm gonna hit you guys with some trivia. I can make you guys so interested in trivia if I could actually do giveaways. I can't yet. I just don't make enough. But if I could, oh, you know we make a bank. Use the Supergirl special, the super move? Yeah, I think we can do that. Good, I'm working on This Is Magic. On This Magic boss, Batman giving me hell. I forget which Batman boss is in This Is Magic. Yep. So... I gotta be a little bit careful here, because this team is very high threat. Also, what's her name is a little bit dangerous, Killer Frost, because her freeze is really weird. There we go. Justice League Batman. I can't fully remember that one, but I do know most Batman bosses are just really annoying because they love the back off into a jump attack. They love spamming that. Bro has no chill. And, I mean, and look, at least it's not a stun Batman, because you know, the Batman with the stun bombs, they're backing off, they're jumping, they're going with their, like, freaking, what it's called, their stun bombs, so they'll stun bomb chain you. I spent almost 15k gems on Mr. Freeze, and I only got gears. Doom. Yeah, no, the gear system is just really bad because the actor was busy during filming. Yes, but like that's like that's kind of a basic answer. There's a very specific lore reason, both in universe and outside of universe, and I only know this because I know the Melissa Benoist lore, guys. Come on, but. A little bit of trivia for you. The reason that Multiverse Armored Supergirl was introduced was because in the Supergirl show, there's this storyline where the atmosphere was poisoned with kryptonite, leading to 2 episodes where the main character is barely in the show. Those being Season 4, Episode 3, and Episode 4, Man of Steel, and I forget what the other one is. But the reason that they gave her an armored suit was because she wasn't on set, and the reason she wasn't on set was she was too busy being Carole King on Broadway. So yes, Multiverse Armored Supergirl exists because Melissa Benoist was on Broadway. Yeah, I mean, like, talk about an interesting life. She's playing a superhero 1 minute, and then she's on Broadway the next. I mean, that's living the dream, man. I hope you all... So that's something I really don't like. I don't like how the jump attacks bypass the tagging. It's just weird. Anyway... Time for pain. Go away. And deleted. Yeah. Every time multiverse... Well, yeah. You guys have to know the lore, bruh. You have to know the lore. Because I'm not going to lie. You guys said, oh, you know, giveaways. You guys wanted to do giveaways. I'm just like, I ain't giving away people. I ain't giving away things randomly. I'm probably going to end up asking trivia questions. Do I even want to fight this team? Like, it's not hard. There's no point in playing Arena. Also, Happy New Year's Eve, everyone except NetherRealm Studios. Yeah. The man loves her. I do not. It's just a celeb crush. I just know the lore, but... Nah, I'm cooked. I'm not Chris Wood, guys. I don't... I'm cooked. I also have my own thing going on, I'm not gonna lie. However, that's gonna work out. Jeez. Alright, what are we looking at? I realized in raids... Like Realm Clash characters that have reflective shields have them disabled during the fight, and earlier ones still enabled. Yeah. So, Dawn of Apocalypse, Rise of Krypton, Advent of Chaos, On Ice, and Last Contract all have reflective shield bosses because they were the earlier solo raids. At some point, NetherRealm were like, maybe let's not give the 2 billion health bosses reflective shields. Why they didn't go back and disable it in the earlier raids, I don't really know. It beats me. But it is what it is. Any New Year's resolutions? I mean, I have a lot of things I want to do over, like, 2026. But I don't know about, like, direct resolutions. I don't know. I mean, been wanting to dust off the guitar rust. Probably going to continue making content. Oh. As a joke, I want to hit 6.7k subs, and then I want to hit 67k subs, and then I want to hit 670k subs, and then I want to hit 6.7 million subs, and then I want to hit 67 million subs, and then I want to hit 670 million subs, and then I'm going to end it with 6.7 billion subs. Alright? The 6.7 by the end of next year, even 10k doesn't sound impossible. Right? Couple big videos here and there, expanding the content a little bit. Like, it's all very possible. The year 2069. Maybe you can make those videos where some musicians review some gaming soundtracks. That actually would be really fun. Some people have also suggested that I do, like, guitar stuff on stream. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Nernstern, or I forget his name. How you pronounce it, but he's done, like, the Jurassic Park on guitar cover, Injustice 2 on guitar, the Supergirl theme on guitar. I mean, maybe learning that on stream would be a little bit fun. Also be very different, because I don't think any of the other Injustice 2 mobile YouTubers are pulling out guitars on stream and going, alright guys, we're gonna learn how to play something. And that's been the plan all along. It was, I like Injustice 2 mobile, but I was never going to be an Injustice 2 mobile YouTuber. Like, exclusively, right? I do want to do other games and other content, like Arkham series, Lego Batman. Streaming that sounds like a lot of fun. But the plan was that I used my voice and then I showed my face so that you guys would have a personality to latch onto. And my personality was going to be the foundation for the content. Because if you niche yourself to one type of content or one type of game, then you kind of lock yourself into one thing. I mean, look at Dream. He was popular for a while and he did one thing. But once he stopped doing that one thing, he was kind of like, he kind of fell off. And so you niche yourself to one thing if you just build around that like skill or that game. I mean, he also got into a bunch of other stuff, but I digress. The point being, it's like, I think things that are built on personality are what last, I feel. Yeah, you could play those AC, you could play those games for 3 hours. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, I think the only resolution I have for the channel is continue growing and continue enjoying making content and maybe branch out into different avenues of content. As it comes for my personal life, it's been a while since I've been in the gym. I'm also very self-conscious about my own weight, even though I'm relatively thin. I'm only 5'4", and I'm not morbidly obese. I'm not fit. Comic explaining content, yeah, I think like comic book reviews would be fun. If anyone is familiar with Jello Apocalypse, his like full series in 10 words or less, something like every like episode of The Flash, if I ever get around to watching every single one in 10 words or less, or like every DCEU movie in 10 words or less. I mean, that would be fun. I think that would be really interesting. I also want to do some compositional stuff for, maybe some comic book stuff. So, very interesting. Alright, I need to see something, guys. Hold up. Where is he? Okay, I was wondering, do I have enough gear mats to max out Primal Swamp Thing? I don't. Yeah. Comic explain content. Yeah, so, we'll see. Like, maybe the history of this character, the public perception shift of Superman, stuff like that. Alright, guys. We're gonna quick farm some Champions Arena. And then it's only 8 more minutes until the sale drops, guys. So, the characters we can get are Constantine, Zatanna, Fury of the Gods, Shazam, Beast Boy, and Batman Who Laughs. Am I getting all of them? None of them? What are we predicting? Are we predicting I'm actually going to get a decent amount of them? Because in theory, I think I could eventually max... If I wailed hard enough on all of the gems I have, I could probably max all of them. It's not worth maxing all of them, though, because most of them just aren't worth maxing. Avoid Raven comics, because they use AI to review comics. Yeah. I thought you meant, like, the character at first. I'm assuming you mean the channel. Max Batman Who Laughs. I don't like Batman Who Laughs as a character, I'm not gonna lie. Like, in-game, he's kind of whatever. I just don't like him. I think he's too edgy and too oversaturated. You know it's bad when the guy called Ed Sheeran at Hobo is saying, yeah, it's too edgy. Also, it's a 1% drop, and I don't really have control over who I drop. Yeah, the channel Raven Comics, yeah. I mean, there's also the dude running around with explained stuff. It's like movies explained and all that stuff. I can't stand AI. It's like, if you're using it to check your grammar, if you're using it to give you suggestions, that's one thing, right? But just having it do your stuff for you, and it's also why I have intentionally, I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but if you watch all of my videos, I intentionally leave moments where I literally lose what I'm saying and just start stuttering, because that's a very human thing to do. I intentionally make my voice sound as human as possible, so that I'm a real person here. You could also tell in, like, the inflections of my voice, because sometimes my voice will crack, sometimes I'll, like, hit things higher, some things will be lower, because the voice is very dynamic. What character should we go to upgrade first as a beginner? I mean, King, to get the percentage health damage, and then Batwoman the Drown is the first character you're going to start building. And then just unlock percentage health damage dealers, so, like, Legendary Black Adam, Zatanna, Deathstroke, DC Universe Superman, like, all of them, they can work without any, like, upgrades at all, without any investment. And then for characters, like, legendary characters, you want to actually start upgrading. Beast Boy, Scorpion, DC Universe Superman are probably some of the top ones. EPI, Entangling Poison Ivy, and Raiden are other characters you probably want to look into upgrading. Where are you from? If you mean ethnically, Vietnam. If you mean where I like reside, United States. So, oh man, chat, please. I just need the 5 minutes to hurry up. I need to gamble. Speed. I need this. Yeah, this might be the last stream for a couple days though, because I'm definitely taking tomorrow off, and I've been streaming like almost every day, and doing content and all that stuff. So I might just take a couple days of the new week off. At the very least, it's gonna be a lighter schedule, so it might be like streaming every other day. So we'll see. Champions Arena is so hard, guys, and it's so rewarding. The only good thing about Suicide Squad Harley is Margot Robbie. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, just got the knife to level 7 now. Nice. I got to Vault 3 today, so I will be getting the knife in the near future. Definitely before the season ends. Probably not going to... Someone was like, hey, just buy friend knife. I'm like, I am not spending $10 for a key. You know how bad of a deal that is, bro? Genuinely one of the worst deals I've ever seen, man. I was talking to some of the people in my Discord about this yesterday. It's like, I like how the premium pass is insane value, but because it's only insane value because everything else for the money it costs kinda sucks. So it's a very interesting strategy from NetherRealm to make the premium pass worth it by making everything else garbage. For the same amount that you get premium, you get one key. Who in their right mind made that decision? I get premium for a month, or I can buy one key, same price. Huh? The math ain't mathing, guys. The math is not mathing. It's so Jover, guys. I'm cooked. Almost time to gamble. I can only open 3 sets of 10 and some singles. I mean, I would probably... Oh, I think... I was like... Probably shouldn't go for the 500, but I'm pretty sure you're talking about DC Universe Superman. So, I hope you get it, man. I really do. Oh. I am actually not going to be opening any DC Universe Superman because I want to go for the Lex Superman chest. So... Whatever that my prediction for when the Lex vs Superman chest releases, though, Valentine's Day, probably. Like, I would do it for the troll. They're never gonna put it on sale. It's just not gonna be on sale. Like, there's no world in which they're gonna put a character on sale before a year. I got some of the legendaries you mentioned: DCU Soups, Zatanna, KF, Scorpion, Destro, and who first priority? Raiden, yeah, probably, yeah. Because Scorpion is very powerful, but he's legendary, so you need to get his gears, and you need to invest in him a little bit. Killer Frost, don't invest in. She's a support character. You throw her on the team, you don't even need to touch her. 400% damage buff, infinite freeze, power reduction. Don't touch her. DC Universe Superman is also another character you should start investing in, but legendaries are harder to get gears for than, like, gold characters. Deathstroke doesn't need investment. You just need to play him well, because he can do percentage health damage without any gears. You just have to be a little bit careful because he's going to be very squishy. What's the upcoming sale? Peacemaker, Orm, and Beast Boy, 30% off shard chest. A chest that is 500 per pop, but gives you a 5% chance at 1 of 5 characters at 4 stars. And DC Universe Superman full price. Yeah, Raiden's probably the easiest to get. Soup has all his gears. Oh yeah, then if you have Soups and you have all his gears, then probably start leveling him up. Like, he is genuinely one of the most insane characters you'll see. I hate that after 1 year rule, before they're putting them on sale. Can you show your DC Universe Superman build? Yes, but it will differ depending on what team you use. But I like hybrid builds, so... yeah. Like, genuinely, he is probably the best character in the game, honestly. Because he can bypass crit immunity, he can do percentage health damage. At a certain level, you're going to need to, like, build up with passive stats. He's just going to do ridiculous damage, but Classic Flash and Orm 2? Yeah, Classic Flash is great. Oh, Classic Flash is really a support character. Right? You're asking about the builds. Ooh, 39 people. You guys are excited to see me gamble, aren't you? But yeah, so the way I build my characters is crit damage. It depends on what their base is. So if a character has 170% base damage, I do 3 rares. If they have 150, I do 2 rares and 1 epic. Crit chance, if they have no base crit chance, I go with 1 epic, 1 rare, and their base, and then the base you get for the gears covers the rest. If they have a 10% base, then I do 2 rares, excuse me. Look at the paid sales. Alright. Oh yeah, they said stuff would be 50% off. Gamble time, it's time. Yeah, I'm just going to finish showing the builds here. Lethal. I usually just put 2 lethals on, or 3 rare lethals, but lethal chance doesn't matter unless you have lethal damage. Base defense, he's got very high base defense, so we're just going with that. And then my resistances and armor pierce. You got DC Universe Superman at 12k. W! Can we get W's in chat? Yeah, so that's my DC Universe Superman build. Classic Flash. You also want some armor pierce and talents. Yeah, paid sales are goofy. Classic Flash is really a support character, and you're not going to really be using him as a damage dealer. He can be, but most people use him as a support. And then Orm. For Orm, the most important things for him are crit damage. You can do this in 3 epics. I, for some reason, made it complicated on myself. Lethal for some power generation, because you're going to be using him with Grodd. Base, 10% crit chance, so of course I throw the base of the 5th piece, and then the 2 rares. Fast attack, he has a base fast attack, or he has a gear set chance of 20%, so I forego the rare, and I just do 2 epics. And then defense, again, 10% base defense, so 2 rares, and then let the other take care of it. I use Mr. Freeze for main damage dealer. He's a strong character, but he really needs some high investment. What on earth is this about? It's main. Main damage dealer. Mid. And DC Universe Soup go crazy. A little bit of Orm. $70 for an Arkham Knight. They did it again. They did it again, guys. They did it again. They didn't put the level 10 gears. Level 10 gears are $10. By making you buy the level 30 ones, it's more expensive. Also, you get these 2 characters' gears for free. You get them for free. Shazam's gear is $5 because he's a gold character. Gold characters have their gears at $5 for a level 10 one. Which, Harley's gears would be... Heartbreaker Harley's would be gears would be $5 if they ever put out the level 10 version, but they only ever put out the level 30 version. Yep, no, it also says 50% off, but it's 50% off for the gears, which are a scam, and it's 30% off for the character, which also, by the way, you're probably going to unlock him. He has a solo raid challenge. Oh, and I like how Orm is here full price, everybody. You can get Shazam's gears in the arena store too. I forgot about that. I'm pretty sure you can. All right, it's time for gambling, chat. Are we predicting W pulls or L pulls? Actually, I'm gonna get some silver shards too, which isn't bad. So they can do a scam CL, but not fix again. Yep. All right, guys. First pull. What are we predicting? Yes, no, yes, no. L pull. All right. 40 people are watching me gamble. Let's go, guys. Yikes. Nothing there? That's the worst, lol. I said I would do it, right? I said I would do it, so I gotta follow through. So, W... I'm also gonna get some silver shards. I think the value overall is decent, but it's only if you hit it. We're gonna see how many it takes for me to get one. Not looking good so far. Ugh. Oh! Oh, we hit one. We hit one, guys. We hit it. So, go for PM or something else. 500 for a silver. Yeah, no, it is. We did hit one though, guys. Who are we predicting? I don't need Peacemaker. I said I would do at least 50k gems for the content, right? For the content. 20 gems, 20k gems for 450 shards. Orm, Shazam, Orm. All right. 4 in 1 is crazy. Yeah. We're gonna do 100, right? Like 100, so 50k gems. Because if we do 100, the average that we're looking at is 5. If I'm above, then good. If I'm below, then oh well. Beast Boy, Shazam. All right. Let's see. And that's actually, I actually needed him, boys. W. I actually needed him. I actually did need him. He's the one character I genuinely need from this set. W. All right. Time for more gambling. Ooh. Now, the gambler philosophy says that as you continue to open chests, if your luck is below, it will eventually even out. But if it's above, it will eventually even out as well. So, big W, let's go. All right, guys, who are we predicting? Come on, predictions in chat, everybody. Come on. I got Shazam, which I wanted to get him to 4 stars. I'm feeling Batman Who Laughs. Probably, I'm hoping for Constantine. double Shazam would not be bad. I do need shards of them. Beast Boy and Orm. I mean, I don't need shards of them, but that wouldn't be bad. And GG. W and GG. All right, let's go. I'm feeling Batman Who Laughs and Constantine. Constantine and Beast Boy. So what is that? How many have I opened, guys? This is my 5th one, right? So that's 3 and 50? All right, I feel like it's going to start evening out again, and we're not going to get anything good. Dude, 5,000 gems for that is terrible. So we're 3 for 60 right now, which means I'm bang average when it comes to luck. 3 for 70. 3 for 80, guys. Yeah. I mean, it should definitely at least be a decent amount of silver shards, I feel. So that's 3 for 80. 3 for 90. I'm getting some silver shards. So you can see, right? 3 for 90. 3 for 100. 3 for 100, bro. 3 for 100. Yeah. So, I mean, I can afford to do this because I'm making content, but I'm showing you guys, right? This is not a good chest. That's 3 for 100. It should even out. All right. That's 4 for 110. What are we thinking about this one? Batman Who Laughs. I guess I'm not. Yeah, no, this sale is not good. Winning mentality. Don't stop till the gem's empty. Just did one 10 pack for DC Universe Superman. Got a 200 pull. Yeah, bat joke. All right. So I've gotten Constantine, Beast Boy. I haven't gotten Zatanna or Batman Who Laughs yet. Beast Boy is actually the one I want least. I'm not going to lie. I don't need charge of him. Another Constantine pull I wouldn't be mad about. Batman Who Laughs would be nice as well because I do need shards of him. But, let's go. Batman Who Laughs. That means the only character I have not gotten yet is Zatanna. And what is that, guys? 4 in 110? Yeah, it's 4 in 110, right? Who would you recommend going for in the sale for new players? Honestly, just DC Universe Superman. Even though he's full price, he's honestly so much better than everyone else. We're gonna go again. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment where you quit when you're ahead. So that is, what, 6 for 120? Which means I am bang average on luck. So, this is it. No more after this, guys. No more after this. 6 and 120, which is a 5% flat. So, there it is. Shazam and Batman Who Laughs. Alright. I want Shazam. Okay. Alright. Alright, game. Okay. Where's Lynx? Where's Lynx? That means 6 in 120, and we got every single character. So, not a bad haul overall. Worth it? Absolutely not. Not a bad pull, though. Not a bad haul. Doubles out Zatanna. Hey, at least we got this man. We got him. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm kind of tempted to go back for a little bit more, but I know it's not a good idea because I only need one character. I really only need him. Now go open Superman on the beginner account. I have to set it up on here, though. Yes, sir. 4-star Fury of the God Shazam. It's probably... There it is. So, 60k gems and a decent amount of legendary shards overall. Do not go back, bro. Everything I know about everything tells me I shouldn't go back, but the gambler temptation is there. But, let's go. Let's see. So, Constantine, I can now ascend. Where is Zatanna? Where the hell is Zatanna? She's higher up. DC Universe Superman 5 stars. Not a bad investment, that's the thing. It's probably worth trying for it, but I do want to go for the Lex vs. Superman chest. I think your Shazam can get to 6 stars with those gems. He can, but it's probably not worth it. That's the thing. Zatanna. We got double Zatanna, bro. That's crazy. And then Beast Boy is... I can get him up to 3 stars as well, so that's nice. And then the Batman Who Laughs. Now he's sorted, and I can get him to 7 stars. How do I play this Goober DC Universe Superman? Special 1, Special 1, Special 1, get 300% incoming damage. You probably need a couple gears with Bro. Special 3, get unhittable. Bop, 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 bop. Dead. Basically, right, guys? That's pretty accurate description, right? I don't like shard chests, that's the thing. But DC Universe Superman might be worth pulling for. He might be. Like, I don't need him at higher than 4 stars, though. But I do want to get all my legendaries to 7 stars. Which chest would you recommend for a new player with 2K gems? What are some DC Universe Superman teams without Killer Frost and Classic Flash? Justice League Flash is a pretty common one. I'm on my nose. Sorry. Yeah, with DC Universe Superman, you want some kind of additive character. So some character that actually, what's it called? Gives you a damage buff. So I think Zatanna might work. Who else? At 5 stars, you get an increase to his damage buff. It happens every 5 stars, so I get him to 5 because 4 is basically... Okay. I trust Rudy's judgment. I feel like it's going to be L pulls, but at least I can put 100k chest opening in the thumbnail. Eh. So far, so good. 75. Who do you use Superman and Killer Frost with? Who's the last character on the team? I don't use Killer Frost Superman. I use Classic Flash Grodd. 2 for 10. Dud. Hmm. 3 for 4. L pulls, though. AM or PM? Who's AM? What is that? 3 for 5? Might be a crazy question, but should I buy Batman Ninja Grodd, or is he fine without any? Are you talking about the gears? No, he's a support character. You don't buy his gears unless you, like, really want to. What is that? 5 for 6? Reminder that Champions Arena ends today, so if you don't have enough for DC Universe Superman chest, you could have enough for his gears later today. Good point. Good point there. Ooh. Does anybody know what our pull rates are right now? I feel like I'm closing in on 100k gems though, right? I have to be. Oh, speaking of 100, one more pull, guys. One more pull. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Come on! What time is it there in your place? 12 noon. We did it! We did it! All these studs and 50 sharp pulls make me spend, scared to spend. Does anybody know how many I did there? Was that like 90k gems for the chest opening? More. No. You're like the devil on my shoulder, dude. 5 stars is fine, alright? 5 stars is... That's good. That is good, alright? And that's like 100k gems for a chest opening. That's something that we can throw up on screen. It can be like the part of the new video, because the new video is going to be a full chest opening compilation. Not an epic talent I need, game. Well, you'll be going for more orb? No, I have orb at 1 star ascended, and what's it called? Class passive is not that good. The arcane class passive is kind of mid. Can someone also teach me how to get 500k gems? Spend money on Tapjoy offers, not in-game offers, because the value you get for Tapjoy offers is a million times better than in-game money. I spent like 170, and I got 500k gems, like 550k gems. You can spend like $100 in the store and get 7,500. I checked out his damage and training and managed to make his super do 2 mil. He's a very strong character. Easily the strongest, probably the strongest in the game. There is a temptation to get him to 7 stars. I'm not gonna lie. There's a very big temptation to get him to 7 stars. But I know that I should save my gems because this sale is not that good. But I know DC Universe Superman won't be on sale for a while. Would Girl of Steel and Justice League Flash be good with DC Universe Superman? I mean, yeah, that's a pretty solid one. 55 people watch. It's always the gambling that makes you guys show up. About to lose another gamble. I mean, this gamble not really gonna matter too much in the grand scheme of things. I'm not gonna lie. There's a very specific other gamble I'm a little concerned about. Don't be a scaredy cat. So you should low-key do the same. There were people who got him to A7 on Shard Chest release. Don't regret getting my Superman to A2. Don't be a scaredy cat. Would 5-star DC Universe Superman be enough to do 2 billion with free-to-play artifacts, or should he... Dude, people were doing like 2 billion with like 3-star DC Universe Superman and some passive stat artifacts. He's insane. All you need is Twin Blade and like a couple support characters and some passive stats. He's genuinely the most insane character in the game. Oh, did I ever max? I never leveled up Bro's passives. In the wise word of Palpatine, do it. 200k? As in like spend 200k gems? You know the best part is I could get him to 6 stars. I can't even get him to 7 stars. I don't have the orbs. Spend all your luck on a year. 300% Tapjoy just started. Yeah, but I've done most of the decent offers, and I'm not really interested in spending more money. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I think I should do it. I think I should do it, right? Because my logic is I want to open the Lex for Superman chest, but as it stands, Superman's way better than Lex. And also, if I do the Versus chest and I have some extra Superman shards, I can either ascend him or start trading. And I basically can trade for anyone I want with DC Universe Superman. I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. I think 500k chest, though, yeah, but then I don't have any, like, things for, I don't have anything for Supergirl, and I want to get Supergirl to 7 stars. So, I think we're done with the Platinum chest, but we are probably not done with the Superman chest. At least 6 stars. Nah, 200, yeah, I'll probably cap at 200k, but Because it only took me, like, less than that to actually get him to the next level. Dud. Holy crap! What the f... Watch them all be 50s, but that's still insane! Huh? Huh? 200s, too. That's almost a 6-star in, like... That's almost a 6 stars in 8k gems, bro. What the f... Holy f... What the hell? I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. No, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I'm not gonna lie. Things are gonna end very badly for me today. Things are gonna end very, very poorly for me today. Dude, what was that? Was that 450? Was that was like 500 shards and 8k gems? Somebody clip it. Superman. Yeah. Now you have to buy 10-8 basic chests to get rid of the bad luck that will follow. This is gonna be the most slapping video of all time, chat. I'm gonna get the shards for 7 stars. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's all the luck gone for the rest of the year, guys. I've just wasted all of it. I've used, well, not wasted. That's not a bad character to, like, be very lucky on. That's a very good character to be very lucky on. That's an insanely good character to be very lucky on. We gotta... Guys, should we buy the hero chest? What could go wrong? Am I right? Am I right? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's so much... Yeah. No, armor... No, resistance is just the most common talent. Alright, 7 stars it is. Again, not a bad pull. I mean, it's only 1, but it's better than nothing. I mean, it's obviously going to even out at this rate, because what was that? Still a good pull here and there, you know? 100 shards, not bad. I cannot believe that. I can't believe that. Now, like, the luck's starting to even out, but, like, that pull alone is insane. Yep. Heartbreaker Harley, that's not bad. Yeah, you can see. You should quit while you're ahead, guys. Absolutely quit while you're ahead. 75. I just need 200 more. And I'm only doing this because it's a character that's worth doing it for. Another 50? I'm at like 150k gems, I think. Yep. I knew it. It happened with Constantine, too. I got a 4 pull. And then I knew I should have quit, but I just couldn't. If I get a 50, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Alright. Do a spin in 150 gem? No, I don't know. It's not worth it, I don't think. See, this is what happens, right? It has to even out. That's bad. That's really bad. There it is. This close. This close, guys. Alright, you know, we'll do a spin in a 1, cosplay's average for your luck. Yeah, no, I mean, I got super lucky, so it's bound to even out. Alright, well, we got a gold here. We're gonna do 150, just to see. I really doubt it's gonna work, but... I mean, I'm almost at 200k gems, which is a great title for video, so I'm not too mad. And there it is. Okay. Yeah, got my... after that pull luck, you should have waited for next year's luck, probably. 200 200. I think I'm gonna go for full Ascended, or 1-star Ascended. But yeah, that's a 200k gem chest opening on something not worth it either. But I do want to save for DC Universe Supergirl after this. So the only characters I'm just going to be spending on is like very here and there. 50. Yikes. Gambling gotcha, bro. Yep. I'm going to have a decent amount of gems for like the future sales, but this is... Yeah, but now the problem is now I'm so close to... What's it called? Like, I'm so close to Ascended, though, because of the 200. Come on. Just make my life easy, man. I just need one more pull. I need one more pull. There it is. It's gonna be 50. No! There it is. We're done. We're done. We're done. That's it. I'm calling it. That's it. We're done. We're done. No more. No more. No more. What was that? 200 like something K gems? That's it. That's it. We're done. No more. We are done. Good. We are set. 220k gems. Yeah, no, after... Dude, that 6-star pull was insane. That 6-star pull was insane. I definitely should have stopped there. But again, I'm trying to show you guys. Quit while you're ahead. I hope the video does well. But, yeah. I'm not too worried because I'm not trying to ascend every character, like, fully. I just want to get them to 7 stars. And now the only ones I'm worried about are Raven and the Killer Frost versus Classic Flash chest. And then Shazam and Blue Beetle, and then Superman, Justice League Superman. And Enchantress can go somewhere else. Yeah, just cancel that 170 you posted in the update channel. With the gems? No, I'm making it back. I'm making my money back. Which, alright, let's, you said Arkham Knight Batman can be unlocked by getting him? Yeah, you get it automatically for unlocking him. I said 50k gems, but then the gambler mentality hit. And that's not even what I'm most concerned about, because there's something else on my mind. Am I mad about it? No, I mean, he's one of the best characters in the game. But, yeah, no, I have to see how that pull luck was. But, yeah, no, definitely quit while you're ahead. That was one of the most insane pulls I've ever seen, by the way. Gonna make for a killer thumbnail. Even though I suck at making thumbnails. But alright. Yeah, 50 people just watching me gamble a stupid amount. By the way, if I pot that, if I pot those 220k gems out of pocket, that would have been... How much money? That'd be like $3,000 worth, and I got it for like 80 bucks. I've seen an increase of legendary characters being unlocked on Reddit from Heroic 1 and 2. Per chance. Alright, I just want to see how strong Bro is, alright? Now that we have him at 6 stars, we're going to get him to 7 eventually. I can do that in a couple specials. She's also a Power Girl boss. Oh, that's... Oh, dude, the meter... Dude's a menace. Dude's a menace. Dude's insane. I hope that video gets a decent amount of views. Guys, should I do it as a single video or a year-end compilation? I feel like year-end compilation, but that's the first part of the video, because it's something that no one's seen before. For those that weren't on stream. Right? Because I could do like a billion with Bro, without any passive stats. But she's being cringe right now. Gonna proc the unhittable. I wish I could do tap droid offers out here in Poland. Alright. Time to super move. Bonk, 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 bonk. Is Kami Dogu Dagger also good with Superman? I think so. I'm pretty sure it's pretty strong. It's just Twin Blade is a lot stronger, I think, because of the incoming damage. And it's basically Jover when you get Feren Knife or Beta Club. Like, it just, he becomes the Destroyer of Worlds or something like that. I haven't seen it for myself, but I hear Bro is very powerful. Knocked out by a knockout. Shut up. Ain't nobody care. I gotta see how much damage bro's gonna put out. I'm for Poland too. I guess I was lucky with my offers, though. Now I used all the good one and got nothing left. Yeah, so you gotta be a little careful there. I mean, I don't have amazing offers now because I've done a lot of them. But those 300k gems were supposed to keep me throughout the year, and then I went, oh, DC Universe Superman. That was totally my fault. I let the unhittable expire. Also, the only thing I don't like about DC Universe Superman is his ranged attack. It's such an awful ranged attack, dude. It's so bad. I'm working up an appetite. No, I'm good. I got like 2... Did you just say you have 2 million gems lying around? Yeah, but right now I'm not in a terrible spot because it's literally just... I just want to get a couple more characters to 7 stars. And then that's it. Like, literally just new characters. And that's it. Also gonna have a decent amount to trade with. I also do have an offer in reserve because I didn't do the full Atlas offer. So if I go through with that, that's an extra 200k gems. But it's gonna be like 120 bucks or yeah, 120. I hate how bad the range on that special is. Have I mentioned that by chance? I gotta see how much damage she's gonna do before my offer won't try. In the last 16 months, that's crazy, man. Alright, I gotta be careful with the unhittable. The major thing with Superman is you don't want his unhittable to expire. There it is. Alright. I'm probably going to try and unlock DC Universe Superman on the free-to-play account. I have to log in and do some stuff and set up my LD player. But I don't think I will ever replicate that kind of luck. On stream too is crazy. Now DC Universe Superman is a lot stronger with passive stats. Like, he is ridiculous with passive stats, but he does need a decent amount of them. Let's see how much damage we can do. Because the damage starts to ramp up at the end. Because he stacks the damage buff. We're going to guarantee some crits. I hear Beta Club's a lot stronger than Twin Blade. And I think I've seen it be a lot stronger, but I don't have the numbers. Like, I haven't seen it myself. That's insane damage. Right. Yeah, he definitely needs a little bit of passive stats if you're running Twin Blade, though. Is this going to be enough? I don't think so. Guys, what do I do if I'm in a situation where I have to be the one that makes the first move? I asked it earlier, but I still don't have a direct answer, and I still don't know, guys. I swear I was doing, like, similar numbers. No, I'm definitely doing higher numbers now. That's interesting. Might just be the boss itself. Excuse me. Isn't DC Universe Superman good with Girl of Steel? Yeah, I mean, it works, but Flash gives you a higher damage buff and guaranteed fast attack. So what was that, like 1.1 mil? Without, yeah, I think we'll test out a couple things. I want to see how that much of that does. Well, the problem is Killer Frost is going to give you some... all these bosses are annoying. Ooh! I can show off this, actually. Look at this man. Look at this man with his defense and his dot immunity and his resilient... in training... Yeah, passive stats don't apply for the spam question, but I got 3 gears for DC Universe Superman. What should I put on him? But for right now, I get the rest. Crit damage. 100% crit damage. I was thinking crit chance, but the thing with crit chance is you can put crit chance. You can get guaranteed crits with the special 3. If you don't have classic Flash, then fast attack chance. But crit damage is the most important. And then if you don't have Classic Flash and are running Justice League Flash, fast attack chance, Classic Flash will give you guaranteed fast attack chance. Justice League Flash only gives you fast attack hits. And you might want to do a little bit of crit chance, because you have to get to the point where you actually proc the special 3 on a consistent basis. And then maybe a little bit of defense if you're not like too comfortable. Why does Classic Flash support work? How does bro work? Guaranteed fast attack hits. If you do the special 3 or the super move, he gets a damage buff. That damage buff goes up to 600%, but it drains the power bar over time. That's why you pair him with Grodd, because Grodd is going to give you power generation on lethals. And with Classic Flash at 4 stars, getting 4 like fast attack hits, you're almost guaranteed to have ridiculous power generation. Any news regarding Mr. Freeze chest? Need 2 gears. Whenever a character's chest is in the store for a bit, it's not going to return for a while, because there's a random cycle of characters that nobody even knows. It's just whatever NetherRealm feels like throwing in the store that day. That's what's in. Now, Grodd and Killer Frost I don't really ever put together, because Frost is giving me power like reduction, and Grodd is giving power generation, which I just don't feel like they pair super well together. Thanks, bro. I just said decent instrument for spent like 20k worth of shards and gems. Yeah, definitely worth the investment, 100% for sure. I just had an idea, but yeah, we'll try this, and it's a different boss, but DC Universe Superman is very good because he can do this. Also, Killer Frost, one of the best characters in the game. So, but when you do lose it, ignore that. Ignore that. Oh, and the audio broke too. Alright, I fixed it. It's because the iPad is linked to the same iCloud as... No, it's my... No, it's my dad. It's my dad, dude. I call him father. As a joke. Would DC Universe Superman work for Chaos Tag fights? I think he does work pretty decently. It ain't even the priest. It's just my dad. So, boom, proc that. And the other nice thing is, DC Universe Superman is actually going to work pretty solid in, what's it called? In Chaos fights. But another thing is this, he gets a damage buff the longer he's in the fight. So, Chaos is going to get in the way of that. I forgot I didn't throw out the super move. But yeah, I think Killer Frost is less damage though. Oh, that's right. Hey guys, you notice anything about my power generation? Does anyone happen to notice anything at all about it? Does anyone see the problem here? Huh? Hey, a little bit of trivia. Does anybody notice any issues here? Come on. Somebody tell me what's wrong with this. It's pretty obvious. There's something very wrong with this. Come on. Hey guys, anybody else notice my power generation kinda slow? Yeah, I have bypasses all immunities. So I should have guaranteed crits and guaranteed and lethal immunity bypass. And I don't. Because it doesn't bypass crit immunity. It bypasses crit immunity, excuse me. It doesn't bypass lethal immunity. Lethal is not bypassed. Which is weird because the way it's phrased, it says bypasses all immunities, and it doesn't. Watch. Oh, I can show it right here. Where is it? Special 3. All attacks become critical and ignore all immunities. All immunities. It's all. It says all, and if it's referring to all crit immunity, it's worded very poorly. It doesn't bypass lethal immunity, even though the way it is phrased, it phrases it to say that it bypasses all immunities. So, there you go. The theory for this, I think, is that because the lethal power generation comes from Grodd, Grodd's passive doesn't bypass lethal immunities. But Superman, because he has the passive where he's doing crits, he can bypass crit immunity. So it phrases, and I'll pull it up. They mentioned this before. I'll pull it up. I got the receipts. I almost swore there. I'm trying not to swear. I just don't like it. I find that it's better not to. Let's look at announcements here. They said something about Superman. Where is it? Just give me a moment. Something about Superman being bypassed. I think it was in the patch notes, but they definitely said something about Superman not ignoring all immunities. So, that's why I'm trying to go into the notes for... Guys, I just want to show this real quick. So, take a look at this, right? I'm on the Injustice 2 Discord. Oh, hold up, I bet. If I press on this, if I press on the top link, it auto takes me to Mortal Kombat. It just auto takes me to Mortal Kombat. Guys, look, I'm clicking on the Injustice 2 mobile link and I'm going to Mortal Kombat. So, yeah, no, it doesn't, the way it's phrased, it says it bypasses all immunity. Am I crazy? Am I crashing out? Because it definitely says bypasses all immunities. But it doesn't bypass lethal. Also, DC Universe Superman is going to struggle in one specific scenario, and that's in a fight where you can't do the special one. Alright. Actually, hold up. Let me try that again. But I'll use Killer Frost Classic Flash instead of Grodd. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a very interesting thing that they have there. Yeah. Lethal is not bypassed, but the way it's phrased, it makes it sound like it is. So, I don't know, man. Anyone notice how they fixed the useful DC Universe Superman bugs, though? So, DC Universe Superman's incoming damage used to work for everyone, and then he had infinite percentage health damage. But the moment they saw, wait, a bug that's helpful? Instantly. Absolutely not. We gotta fix that real quick. But, I mean, a bunch of other bugs still in the game, man. The Gear Reforged bug, ain't nobody saying anything about it. They haven't acknowledged that one. That one hasn't even been touched, dude. So at this point, who is the biggest damage dealer? I think Beast Boy's still better. I think he is. DC Universe Superman is probably better for trickier fights, but Beast Boy is probably the most reliable source of damage in the game. He's, like, with Superman, it's a little bit... You have to think playing him, because stuff like this can happen, where you can get locked into awkward attacks, his back-off attack. For some reason, his block makes it so he, like, starts moonwalking, but Beast Boy, like, if you activate Puppet, then you're safe for the entire match, essentially. I succeeded when I didn't make the first move. I played hard to get a bit, but I got her forever. Are you referring to a certain character? Yeah, Beast Boy on top. Dude, it was always like that. Chill. The fact that NetherRealm didn't bypass the fact that NetherRealm did not bypass the 4th grade and was known for grades. It worked since, like, the release. I don't know, man. It's something people have addressed. The way it's written, all immunities. I don't know. And I don't know. I just think it's interesting that they haven't fixed some of the other bugs that are actually, like, damaging, but the moment there's a helpful bug, it does fix. And yeah, I know it's been working like that for, like, a while. I've played it. I hate this man. I've been playing him like that forever. I know it works like that. I'm just showing it off. You were asking if you should make the first move on her? Oh. Oh, okay. I was confused because I was like, are you talking about, like, getting Killer Frost or something? Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, okay, but the problem is there's no world in which I can do that. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. I know her too well. I know her too well. She ain't making her smooth. I mean, you also have to talk about the career stuff, but you know, dude, I just got purple Shazam from the 5th pull, but I don't have his gears, no Killer Frost, no Collector. What do? Probably just let him sit on the back burner for a bit. Also, Moon, I did a chest opening earlier, and we spent like 220k gems to get Superman to 7 stars. I got him to 6 because I don't have the orbs yet. I had one pull where I got 4 out of 10, and then it immediately started evening out. As to teach the people, sometimes you gotta quit while you're ahead, guys. Is there a boss modifier that makes Superman useless? I would say the only one that comes close is the special 1 immunity. Because the damage that Superman does when he can access the incoming damage versus when he can't, is very substantial. It's very important. But other than that, no, not really. I mean, crit immunity, he can bypass. Lethal immunity, it's a little bit weirder, because the way that it's phrased in the passive, it says that it bypasses all immunity. And it bypasses crit immunity, but it doesn't bypass lethal. So I don't fully understand why that's the case. Am I going to survive here? Oh, yeah, I am. So it's weird. Depends. In my time, there wasn't much option at hand. Like, now it might be, that's why. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Mine is... you know, you guys understand. I think I'm not saying it. I just don't know how to word it. It's just, I don't want to give away too many personal details, but it's a complicated situation, man. We ain't exactly strangers, I'll put it that way. And we ain't exactly have the smoothest history either. A little bit of rivalry here and there, you know, as is life. I remember when they wrote in boss description, Cyborg has increased defense that makes him deal more damage. I mean, what the heck does defense have to do with offense? I don't know. I hate you so much, by the way. I looked away from the screen. I'm just trying to see, like, what the damage and how convenient it is to play. Oh, why spend so much? Make a separate video on it. I'm sure your ROI will be quick. Yeah. That's the thing. I'm probably doing a... So I did 60,000, right, on the platinum thing just to see what it was like, and in 120 chests, I got 6 pulls, which is the 5% drop rate. With Superman, I was like, oh, you know, maybe I'll get him to 5 stars, and then I got egged on to do 6, and then I did, and I got 4 pulls out of 10. So I went, oh great, now I just got to get him 7, and then my luck started evening out because that's how things work. And also, like, I'm not really too concerned with fully ascending every character. I just want to get everyone to 7 stars. And as it stands, I'm really only missing, like, Killer Frost and Classic Flash, which I plan to do for a Versus chest, and then Shazam and Blue Beetle. And then after that, it's really just, like, Enchantress, Justice League Superman here and there. And then, like, I really only care about, like, new characters. Which, by the way, I'm probably going to end up fully just maxing out DC Universe Supergirl immediately. I regret not asking out the girls I did, like, even though from most people I've said I had the odds extremely in my favor. This happened 3 times in a row. One thing you should know about my specific situation is the person that I am talking to, or have talked to for a while, is also... I have asked one girl out in my life. They're not exactly strangers. But the problem is I get along with her way better. That's the thing. Chad, is someone telling you that like you help them keep themselves humble a good thing? Is that normal? I don't know. Is that a normal thing? Also, I just hate Reverse Flash. I'm about a bully, bro. I don't care. I just want a bully man. All right. I'll throw Killer Frost on there, why not? I feel like being friends makes it better. Imagine, I would crash out if there was a support character. I can't use Mr. Freeze against Reverse Flash. I can't. I just can't. Because Mr. Freeze needs to crit, and Reverse Flash is crit immune. Imagine Supergirl being a support character. I'd be so sad. It's sad because the only legendaries I got are Lex, Orm, Shazam, and Wonder Woman. I got her from the challenge, and I'm stuck using Raiden and King without artifacts. Yeah. Like, I don't. I'm still mad about the art, like hung up about the artifact situation because it's really unfair for new players. Because it's like they're playing the game and they search up like guides on YouTube, and all the guides on YouTube are like, oh, you know, Dark Metal cards, Puppet, nor Snow Globe, and now it's just been taken away from them. I really do hope, like, I think the system could work, but the way they implemented it with just how little keys there are to get, I just don't. I think it's just bad. At least as a beginner system. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he does that. Who made this boss? Who made this boss? All right. So Beast Boy is probably stronger than Scorpion, but I guess this is a chance to show this off. Scorpion is actually better than Beast Boy in one specific scenario. Does DC Super incoming damage Raven boost like Raven? Yes, it does. So it used to work for everyone, but that wasn't the way that NetherRealm intended it, so they changed it. So now it's incoming damage, so it works like Raven. So anything that's good with Raven tends to be good with DC Universe Superman. So like Twin Blade, for example, is going to be very strong on DC Universe Superman. No matter what you do, don't step into the friend zone. Wish you all the good luck. Well, we're definitely friends. I mean, the friend zone is a more interesting thing because I sit in a very weird spot when it comes to the friend stuff. Because it's very interesting. Yeah. So the dilemma I'm in, right, is I have this habit of trying to get the answers before I even ask the questions. So it's like I want to know before I even ask anything. But you just can't do that. Let's see. Yeah, no, the problem is me and her are friends, but the one girl I've asked out in my life is friends with her. They're very close. So now I'm in this weird dilemma, but I get along with her, but I've asked... I don't even know if she knows that, by the way. I have no clue. Well, we'll see. She knows about the channel, too. I know she's not watching, though. I'd bet on it. She's probably busy with something else. But she thinks it's cool. She thinks me doing the whole DC and being a nerd thing is really cool. Scratch that I said, oh, I opened one more and got Batman Who Laughs. This is redemption for the Black Friday sale. That I went 0 and 60 for dude, that's insane. Like, I genuinely don't know how that's even possible. You gotta, like, ask for some kind of refund, bro. Like, that genuinely does not make sense. Do you at least get Manta, though? I hate this man with a passion. I hate you so much. I hope you know that. I hate you, Thawne, as much as you hate Barry. I hate you, Thawne, so much. Who designed this boss? She's not. She's almost 100% working. Probably gonna ask her about the new year, though. We've had some pretty deep talks, I'm not gonna lie. You know, this funny thing is, right, I don't see her in person too often. I did go to high school with her. I beat her out to become senior class president, by the way. And then she kicked my ass in a debate. Well, the debate happened first, so. Ironically, what that means is that I end up better being at doing presenter stuff and being on stage, but she ends up being the more empathetic person, so. Interesting counterbalance there. It's a very interesting thing. Alright, I mean... Guys, what am I going to do now? All I can do is do practice mode. Oh, I guess for my boy who was asking about training mode. We can, or not training mode, about Mr. Freeze. My go-to Mr. Freeze team is this. I don't even think it's all that good. But, NJ Mobile, I do have the first mobile version. I'm working on the Nightmare Justice League Superman challenge. I mean, what's his name? Oh, Dawn of Justice Superman. Today is the new day, today's New Year's kiss. Goated? Yep. I mean, I play it a little bit because I used to have an account where there was a glitch for a bit, and I basically kind of abused that glitch to get a bunch of multiplayer rewards. But then the way that the logins work, it's because it's tied to the WIB. The save file essentially corrupted. So one day I woke up and some of the rare gear stuff wasn't there. Like it was. I don't understand how to explain it, but it was there, right? and it was on the last character I had it, but whereas I had it previously maxed out, it just had it at its base level and said I had 0 out of 10. I had just 0 of that copy. Hello, man, how are you doing? I'm conflicted about stuff and life. But I did a chest opening, 60k gems on the premium one, and I got 6 characters in 120 chests. Then I proceeded to spend like 150k gems on DC Universe Superman. And I got him to 1-star Ascended. And I did get a pull when it was 4 and 1. And then my luck proceeded to even out. So, it's alright. I mean, I like 220k gems, and I did spend it on something. I got something out of it. DC Universe Superman definitely isn't nothing. And now I'm really just trying to wait for a better sale. I still need to max out Raven. I need to max out a couple other characters. So, you know. Yeah, stop W. And then I need to, what's it called? Tag out into Mr. Freeze. I don't know, man. Well, the dilemma I'm in is, right, I'm really, well, we haven't been talking too much because college stuff, but I do enjoy talking to her quite a lot, and she is very unique in the sense that very emotionally intelligent person, and I am a guy who proceeds to basically have existential crisis every other day. It happens a lot. Wasted 8k gems on DC Universe Superman, only got 50 shards of him. Yeah, that's rough. I think I literally got him in like 12k gems. I could be wrong. It might have been, I think there was a run where I got like 200, maybe 450 shards and like 2 sets of chests. And then I got like a full 20k run where I got nothing. So, what are we gonna do, guys? How long? I've been going for 2 hours. I didn't realize that. I don't know, man. I'm just really conflicted about it. Because the dilemma is, right? I can't cross a certain boundary until I say something. But I don't want to say something until I actually know if it's even worth crossing that boundary. But the problem is, you can't get the answer before you ask the question. And I keep wanting it. I keep wanting the answer before I ask the question. But, I mean, some stuff is just kind of interesting, I guess. I mean, I don't know. There's definitely some layers of at least something, like, deep-rooted. Is this gonna work? Am I gonna get him here? I don't think I am. It depends on whether or not I crit. 2 seconds left. Mr. Freeze the GOAT. Crit him. Crit resistance, my ass. Oh, man. Hold up, guys. I didn't use the bathroom. Oh, I should log into the free-to-play account. Give me a second, guys. I gotta log in and use the bathroom. If there was any day to do it, today would be the day. 2 seconds is crazy. I don't see her in person very often. So that's kind of the problem. She is an in-person person. This is not something you do online.
Ever been struck by lightning? This old dog still got. Lightning does strike twice.
I'm back. Wish this escape from experience. I know it's better to try and fail than never to try. Yeah. Everything I know about everything tells me I should at the very least. Shut up, Black Lightning. Nobody cares. Everything I know about everything says that at the very least I should at least try it. Hold up. I'm gonna real quick open the free-to-play account, guys. So I need to open my LD player. So we're gonna try and open some chest for DC Universe Superman. I don't. That's a smart move, right? Because he's definitely worth getting. I just don't know if I have the gems to do it. But at the same time, Beast Boy is on sale. What do I do, guys? What do I do? What do I do? Agony, all pain is. Go away, ads. Let me see. Okay, yeah. That looks fine. I just have to actually log in to the account. No Puppet, yeah. I was thinking about that, because Puppet Beast Boy is very reliable, but how am I going to get Puppet? I wish they don't introduce the DC Universe Superman versus... I mean, it's probably going to be months, man. Like, realistically, it's going to be months. Maybe for the Valentine's Day sale. That'd be funny. I would do it on Valentine's Day, because it's very funny. Alright. Alright, guys. This should hopefully work. It's going to look a little weird because I have to, like, change the layout of it and everything. Oh, that's my LD player stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, it looks alright. Are you sure it's going to be a month? Like, is there a pattern? Well, I'm not sure. It's just, like, if I had to guess, it's going to be a while. I only have 3K gems. I don't think I'm going to get DC Universe Superman. And I also said I wouldn't be doing any Tapjoy offers. Also, I don't want to give away the link of the code, because I censored the ID because I didn't want the guys to get spammed. So, all right, let's see. Or no, none of these are really gonna help me. Beast Boy is really good, but what do I do, guys? What do I do? Because everything I know about everything tells me this is not enough to unlock a character. But this is just a terrible chest to open. She would be good. He would be decent because of percentage health damage. Honestly, just save. Yeah, I just don't... It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it, man. Yeah, if they bring out the duo chest after his solo chest, gotta be big baiting. Why not save some more gems in the new account and spend on the duo Lex chest? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's better to just save on something. Other account you can gamble, but this account you gotta be smart. Yep. I think I might save for, like... I'm thinking Deathstroke, really, if he goes on sale. Only if he goes on sale, though. Because right now, it's just... I need percentage health damage dealers. Having DC Universe Superman is very nice, but unless I drop him in 7, like, singular chest openings, it's just not going to happen. This is just going to get me to the store, right? It's not going to expose the account. Okay, it's not going to expose it there. So. I now came from the game for months now, and I'm trying to get DC Universe Superman's headpiece gear. Yeah, the gear system is awful. It's just atrocious. Oh, Collector's the challenge? I didn't even realize that. I can't, like, I'm just simming. Should you probably sim these? No, I'm too lazy, guys. I'm too lazy. Got everything else except what I wanted. Yeah, the gear system is kind of brutal. Kind of being an understatement. What is the Superman challenge? Who's the requirement? Oh, one just... No, that's not... that's not happening. Does count? Yes, yeah, Superman Collector's Challenge, gears drop from his challenge, I should say. It's time for some arena on the free-to-play account, guys. It's time for... Ignore the amount of points I have, alright? He's got Astro Harness, though. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight a character with Astro Harness. I don't have an Astro Harness. Yes? And guess what? My gems are all finished now. Like, all of them, I mean, you're assuming, like, they're all gone now? Yep, I mean, that's bound to happen, man. It's bound to happen. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for too much longer, I don't think. We're probably going to, like, do a little bit of stuff on the free-to-play account. Like, just do the arena and the dailies. Because, like... I only make videos when something notable happens, like I unlock a new character or something like that. Because it's really hard to, like, do it every day. I also hate how that goes through block. I don't know, man. I just don't like effects through block. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yep. For the record, I'm going for the Heat Vision special because it bypasses defense because it's considered dot values. But of course, Batman, ever being the jumpy boy, loves backing off into the jump attack. Which, I think they should put a limit to how often a character can do that. I don't think I'm going to win this fight. I'm not going to lie. He's too tanky. He's too tanky. And he's going to reduce my defense. I'm at no defense now, guys. I need to be careful here. Keep backing off. Come on, super move me. Are you kidding me? I don't think I'm winning this one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I can try, but I don't think it's gonna happen. There it is. Oh, wow. Of course, he snaps into a a block immediately. Incredible. Don't you just love fair and balanced gameplay? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. It's just like, I can combo interrupt bosses, but whenever they do stuff like that. Well, we'll try this, I guess. I don't know. Oh, man. Oh, that's bad, dude. That's really bad. I don't feel too well. This is what I get for not sleeping properly. Alright. I just hate running into classic characters, dude. They're like the arena-specific team. Now, normally, I wouldn't have a problem with them. It's just, when you don't have much to work with, you're kind of restricted. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should have super moved with Supergirl on Superman to get rid of him. But that's actually my first loss of the arena season. Alright. Alright, get rid of him. Batman. I hate Batman so much, dude. I hate him so. His AI is one of the least fun things to play with. The constant backing off and ranged attack and jumping is ridiculous. Oh, wow. Incredible. It literally just frames there. And all of my viewers have left me because I'm not even doing anything interesting. I don't know, man. If you guys have any questions for me, I can answer them, but I probably gotta go soon and make those videos. I also haven't eaten anything today, so I gotta do that as well. I don't know. But you know what? A new player going to YouTube will make likely to see is a great character and will mostly go for him. Are you talking about DC Universe Superman? I'm probably gonna do a video about the winter sale, and then I'm gonna do a chest opening like compilation. I wasn't sure about that, like being the smart move. Oh. Absolutely not. Okay, that could have been bad. Alright, we got this. I'm probably gonna do a whole, like, hey, don't open chests for characters even if they're good until you have a decent amount of gems. Because the luck in this game is just awful. It genuinely is. It's terrible. Why on earth are you running around with a multiverse, an ascended Ace Green Arrow? Okay, we'll just fight him, I guess. But yeah. I still have 320k gems on the main. I'm tempted to go for more, but I know I shouldn't. I just know I shouldn't. I hope the video does well, though. I haven't had, like, a pop-off video since the, since getting monetized. They're sitting around, like, a couple thousand. Like, 1,000 views generally is, like, the average I get on the channel. Maybe a little bit more. But I haven't had, like, a big 1,000-view video since getting monetized. Lethal, once again, is a very dumb mechanic. I think they should play it. They should probably rework it. I don't know. Like, I kind of get Lethal being the alternative to crit, but when you have something that just completely goes through block, you're just punishing someone for not even doing anything wrong. And that I just don't like. Oh, he's got the power lock. It's fine. Go for it? No. Stop. Stop being the devil on my shoulder telling me to gamble. I know. I know I should never walk into a casino because I'm going to have a gambling fixation. I just am. I know it. I know it. I'm sorry. I got to focus, guys. I got to lock in. This is very intense gameplay, alright? Best thing about unusual gameplay detected is boss's health automatically get taken down to nah. It's actually the worst thing. I haven't actually run into that bug, but I'm assuming it's like instead of you KO the boss, but instead of actually KOing the boss, you they're just left with 1 health, which basically means you just have to waste a pip, which is really annoying if that's what it is, because I haven't run into it. But there it is. I'm getting some more collector shards on the main. I'm gonna get him to 7 stars eventually. So also, if for my new players out there, avoid this man at all costs. He's just a menace. He's insane. He's got a lot of materials for one really weird artifact. All right, I guess we'll fight you. My boy Collector. Stop with the back off, all right? Stop with it. Stop. Just stop, bro. I can't combo interrupt him either. I know that. Oh, of course he gets the block up. I also am not very like comfortable playing on mouse and keyboard because I've just been playing iPad games my whole life. I hate how I don't know. Superman AI be cringe. Best character in the game in my opinion. If we're being for real, probably either DC Universe Superman or Beast Boy, because I mainly play solo raids. So most of my answer is going to be solo raid oriented. Personally, though, Multiverse Armored Supergirl and Multiverse Supergirl. So, like, those are my favorite characters. But best probably has to go to DC Universe Superman. Of course, he's got a super move. We'll throw him out. There we go. Yeah, we got to get rid of that unhittable. Well, I mean, I did pretty alright gambling today, boys. I just hope the video does well. Okay, you back? Like as in on stream? Yeah, I was just going to the bathroom for a bit. As in literally just walking out for like a minute. Where am I? I'm looking for something. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it, guys? Found it. Not. Where the hell did I put it? Found it. I have some beef jerky, guys. Some teriyaki. Man's gotta eat. I gotta munch on something. No. Absolutely not. What are the chances you get a 200 first try? Same chances that the girl likes me, honestly. I have a better chance opening one chest on my main right now and getting like 200 DC Universe Superman shards. Or opening... I got a better chance of getting 10 out of 10 on legendary characters in the Platinum chest than I do with her. You understand, man. For privacy's reasons, I'm not dropping a name or an image. But you have to understand, I am completely outmatched here. You don't even understand how cooked I am, bro. I'm so cooked, I'm burnt, I'm ashes. It's just... Confidence is key. Yeah, well, self-doubt is my middle name. I thought that at some point, too. Guess we'll never find out, then. I don't know. Oh, look, I did 67 damage, guys. What do you know? It's always classic Superman, too. I meant to throw out the move a little bit faster, but I couldn't. My reaction time, guys. What do you mean she won the 50-50? I hate this game sometimes, man. I hate this game. I hate things so much sometimes. Right. And there's also a lot of personal details about it, which kind of makes me lean toward probably not. Because people's histories do differ, and not someone with the smoothest of sailings, I shall say. Alright, we're going to play the super move to end it out. Low self-esteem? Well, yeah, I have a crippling lack of self-esteem. I'm just good at faking it. You know I have no self-confidence at all. I just fake it till I make it. Everything I do isn't because I have self-confidence. Everything I do is in spite of the self-confidence. Or the lack of it. And the fact that you're agreeing with this makes it harder. What's saving the gems for? On the main account, just anything. Like, DC Universe Superman is a great character, but it's very unlikely that I'll actually be able to unlock him with this many gems. That's not a lot of gems. Like, in the grand scheme of things. On my main, I have 325k, which I'm really just saving for when DC Universe Supergirl gets released, and to level up a couple more characters to 7 stars. Because I want to get every character to 7 stars so that I can max out their passives and show you guys gameplay of them. Ascension is kind of, well, if I happen to get them, I happen to get them. But it's not something I'm too worried about. I might want to get, like, I want to get characters to 1 star Ascended to activate the class passive, really. That's all I care about. Anything else extra is just, like, kind of nice to have. Spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it. Catwoman getting Immortal 3 times if you use Snore Snow Globe is annoying, yeah, 100%. We're getting some pretty big numbers, like, viewer-wise. We peaked at, like, 50. Nothing is going to top the first... Dude, I had 150 viewers peak the first, like, update stream. I mean, and also, I don't even have a... All of the self-esteem issues, it's in my own head. Because I'm telling you, I can't confirm this because I can't read minds. I think she thinks I'm pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. At the very least, she respects my work for sure. I know that. Because I told her about the channel. I was like, I may or may not have picked up a new hobby. And she's like, oh, what hobby? And I'm like, I may or may not make videos on DC Comics. I'm playing a video game right now, but I do want to expand it. And she's like, dude, that's so cool. Also, she said, yes. Yes. You don't understand how out of my league she is. You don't understand. I'm so cooked, Jack. Who are we talking about? Someone only I know. Then you got in the bank looking. I don't know, man. I mean, there are also personal circumstances when it comes to her. But, I don't know. She thinks I'm very talented. I wrote this piece once about, like, my philosophical, like, views on life. And she was telling me that it was a gift and that I should go write a book or something like that. I don't know. Not true, because being somebody league is made up a made-up term. Like, I know it's just a concept. It's just something people say. By all extents of the word, it's not true. I know it's not true because leagues don't exist. Not really. Who's here to objectify people in the leagues? And on top of that, leagues don't account for personality. I'm just getting in my own head because it's easier to adapt than actually to accept the chance that I might be happy. I don't know why. I have some crippling mental issues, or actually self-esteem issues, really. Yeah, bro, you low-key guy. I don't know, man. She seems pretty genuine. She wrote a whole paragraph about it, adding on to it. Also, there's a one time she was my therapist. Kind of. Ish. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, though. Sometimes I wonder. I mean, so... our story, it's just a funny bit of lore, right? And again, I'm not saying names, and I don't really want to give away my or her life details, but basically it goes, we went to high school together, we kind of had this friendly rivalry because we had the same values, and we were just very different people. I lost this debate to her one time, but then I beat her out for senior class president. I feel bad, too, because she had to go after me, and my speech was apparently so electrifying, they were booing people off stage. Talents in the hand of a jester. I mean, I'm not Zero Day. But that would imply he has talent. Bro, I don't know, dude. Zero Day yesterday was so funny, man. I don't know, bro. He was like, oh, someone was like, oh, he's a content creator. They were talking about me. He does more for this game than you will, and he's like, true, but it doesn't seem like his main intentions or his primary motivations are for NetherRealm. And I'm like, why on earth would my primary motivation be for a company I don't work for? Why would my main motivation for a channel be for a company developing I was so confused by it, bro. I just wasted 5,000 gems on Beast Boy and got Beast Boy. I mean, not a bad pull. By no means a bad pull. It's so funny. I'm just like, did you expect my primary focus to be for a game company I work for, bro? He's like, the problem is his motivations are like for the like mass audience and not for NetherRealm specifically. And I'm just like, huh? This is so... He's so, unironically, one of my favorite people, just because genuinely it's the most entertaining part of my day, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, I gotta hit her with a Happy New Year's today. Is 4 stars Orm, no gears, low gemstone still work? Probably not. You probably need a couple gears. Like, at least 2. Because you need, like, some crit chance, some crit damage, and maybe a little bit of fast attack chance. But Orm needs gears. Bro, fumbling already? What do you mean? Am I fumbling by not doing anything? And then, what happened? Oh, no, not to get too much into her life, but, it would be the first time I do anything. It's not the first time she's been in anything. So, there's also that. Ain't even tell her happy... It's not New Year's yet. It's only 1 p.m., bro. It's only 1 p.m. You have to hit it the moment it hits midnight, alright? That's how it works, alright, guys? Come on. Come on. New Year's Eve. I'm not gonna hit her with New Year's Eve. Like, Happy New Year's Eve, and then hit her with New Year's, bro. There was also that one late night yap session we had. When you knock out the strongest character on someone's team and have Brainiac on your team, but the strongest character is only strong when you use their special move. And crush him. Oh, for anyone who didn't watch the video yesterday. I beat the game. I beat the game, guys. Come on. Come on. We'll take a look at that, guys. The best character in the game. The best character in the game, guys. Come on. Bro's about to carry us. Can we get some W's for Primal Swamp Thing? I'll make sure I'll watch it. Yeah. Appreciate that, man. But come on, guys. Look. Best character in the game. It's what I unlocked him by doing the daily login for like the... Because you get some random hero shards at the beginning of the game for like the first 7 days. Show her your Primal Swamp. Bro. Ah, man. You know, I've been a little bit subtle, too. Is he actually? No, it's just a joke. He's the meme character of the game. So it's like, he's genuinely, he might be the worst character in the game, I'm not gonna lie. But he's kind of the meme character where everybody's like, he's the GOAT! Because he's a terrible character. Which, it's an inside joke in the Injustice 2 community. Where everybody knows that he is terrible. But we all just meme about him, about how he's like a legendary character. But, no, so I always have to, like, clarify that. I was just like, not actually, he's the meme character in the game, guys. He's terrible. But we just meme on him, because he's just like, he's Primal Swamp Thing, bro. Please nerf Primal Swamp Thing. Bro's too powerful. Bro's way too powerful. I'm not gonna lie, I have to throw Bro in operations, because if I actually, like, use Primal Swamp Thing, if I use 1% of Primal Swamp Thing's power, we would break the universe, dude. He's got too much aura. Primal Swamp Thing gonna carry us, bro. I just bought 10 of the DC Universe Superman chests and got 3 of his shards. Should I spend more? Did you unlock him with those 3? Because if you unlocked him, then probably not. Yeah, then don't. I wouldn't. Because it's 200 for an unlock. It's 250 for 4 stars. But the problem is, you could get very unlucky, though. And, I mean, like, how my luck worked, right? Was I got 4 in one set of 10. And then my next, like, 6 openings, I got literally nothing. So... everything I know about gambling tells me that you should quit while you're ahead, even if getting him to 4 stars might be worth it. It's just better to quit while you're ahead. Oh, actually, no, it's almost 100% better to quit while you're ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go for it. Oh, I also got, I forgot about that. I forgot to tell you guys about the time I gave her guitar tips. Also, I flexed a little bit. I have a little bit of finger flexibility with my guitar, like, hand, so, like, take a look at that. So, I'm right-handed, but because my fretting hand is this, I can move my fingers around really nimbly. Trust me, there were a lot of finger jokes, guys. Trust me, I showed my friends that, and all I got were finger jokes. That's all I got. But yeah, bit of guitar tips here and there, a little bit of some personal conversation, a little bit of asking for advice. There was that time that I rode my bike in the morning, got into a bike crash, and asked, hey, I know it's like 8 in the morning right now, but can I vent to you about something that happened like 30 minutes ago? And she was awake, and she was like, oh yeah, no, 100%. And and what's it called? And I was like, yeah, I apologize, but I really appreciate you putting me up with me this early in the morning. And she thought that was funny. I think she thinks I'm funny, guys. Collector will definitely be useful for your free-to-play account. Yeah, if I can unlock him. You know what's funny? I have a throwaway account on my phone because my phone ID and my iPad ID are different. On my phone account, when there was that chest going on where you get some character shards, I actually got Collector when that was the like character you can get in the chest. I got 160 of his shards. I got him on the throwaway free-to-play account. Or, like, the throwaway account. That's a good sign, right? If someone thinks you're funny, that's a good sign, right? Everything that people tell me that's a good thing. I think it is. I don't know. I don't think I'm that funny. I don't know. I think it's the... I'm not even sure, man. I don't know. I keep asking for answers and advice, but the problem is you can only give me advice. You can't give me the answers to everything I'm looking for. So, I don't know. Ooh, bop. We will see. Alright, I'm going to play some Champions Arena on my iPad account at the same time. I can double task. I hate how long the load time is, by the way. Most definitely, if you are making a girl laugh, bro, I think you got it. If she wasn't funny, she most definitely wouldn't mess with you. Yeah, I mean, she's taken some of my guitar advice. She thinks I think she thinks I'm funny. She has genuinely just started laughing, like, over text, because I don't see her in person, at some of the stuff I said. She's hit me with the, I'm done, dude. I'm done, like, dying. And also, like, she's read some of my philosophical stuff, thinks I'm a real one, thinks I'm a very talented writer, thinks I should write a book. I have multiple friends who tell me I should write a book. I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. Do girls like guys that can write? I think girls like guys that are emotionally vulnerable. I don't know. I don't want to be a burden. Wait, your account closed as F to solo raids. Why not just ass out? Because she's a good friend of mine. And I'm in this dilemma where if I don't make a move, then it's gonna crush me. And if I do make a move, I risk throwing away a friendship I really care about. And then I get in my own head, and I'm like, no matter what, I'm gonna lose, even though I know that's not the truth. And I just tell myself, well, I'm gonna lose because if I ask and she doesn't feel the same way, then I lose a friend. If I don't ask, it's gonna consume me, and even if I do somehow win, I'm gonna lose because I'm not good enough for her. Even though that's not the way you should be thinking, and that's definitely a mentality thing, and it's just you getting in your own head. I don't know. I don't know. She's given me very solid life advice too. Where's she gonna say no, and she ain't gonna stop being your friends? Well, it's about maturity. Even if you're just, you can always say friends. Yeah, but I make it worse since I'm... You know what my problem is? Oh, am I fighting a Supergirl team? Oh, I'm fighting a Kryptonian team. My problem is, right, I get... At least you do something horrible. Yeah, I mean, like, unless I really mess it up, then probably, but... See, my problem is this. I get so hung up on what could go wrong that I never even stop to consider that things might go right for once. Because my own problem is I get inside my own head and don't think I deserve to be happy. Which that terrible mindset, by the way, guys. Don't do that. I'm telling you how not to be me. You don't want to be me. Trust me. I also showed her, like, my idea for a concept album once, and she went, dude, like, genuinely, like, I really like this. I showed her something I composed, and she thought it was sick. She was like, why is this giving Marvel? Why is it? I'm like, oh, it was comic book inspired. And she was like, you're doing something right, man. Told her I was double major, too, and she thought it was pretty cool. I don't know. And it's not even like I'm restricted by anything. We live in the same damn city. But I have to make the first move, because there's no world in which she's making the first move. It's just not happening. And I have to do it in person, but I don't know when I'm going to see her in person again. And that's the thing. And I don't want to ask her out for coffee, because it feels disingenuous, and I don't want to do. I don't want to be disingenuous. You have to make the first move. I know I do. That's what I'm worried about. What if a guy makes another move on her? That's what I ask myself, right? Like, you ask yourself, you try to figure out whether or not you really do like a person. Hey guys, am I okay to use these shards for these gear mats? Because I did get a lot of them because I'm in a D1 league, but I don't know if that's fair to use them. So I'm trying not to go ahead. You have to do it before it's too late. You know, there's a whole thing where you know if you like someone, if you know. Oh look, solo raids unlocked. We might actually be able to play those today. I don't have King though. That's the thing, and I can't unlock King yet. Oh, he knew resource missions. No, absolutely not. Oh, we can play story mode. Who's ready to play story mode on stream? And that's the thing, right? I don't know. Just chip away at bosses. Yeah, with my multiverse Supergirl, bro. Actually, 200k isn't too bad. I can get, like, some rewards. I'm not gonna be able to do much damage. I'm thinking, right? Do I want to play Doa? Doa's probably terrible. Realm Clash, right? Probably the right move. I'm trying to think here. Oh, I just realized something, though. I just realized something. DC Universe Superman is not only... He's a percentage health damage dealer who does max health, which means that eventually, whereas every other character does current health reduction, DC Universe Superman does max health reduction, which means you're guaranteed to get him to, like... You're guaranteed to finish a fight in, like, 5. If you don't mess up. But he's not on sale, and I don't have enough gems for him. That's the thing. That's the dilemma. Cringe. I don't know, man. I really don't. I'm still not convinced this works, but I usually save up a lot of credits for chest opening, and then, yeah, no, apparently, like, that's something people have said, but I don't know if it's true. I'm pretty sure it's just superstition. Well, I can tell you with a decent amount of confidence, she definitely isn't in a relationship with someone. I know that. Champions Arena ends at 3 p.m. EST, but I'm not streaming for that long. I'm just gonna collect the gems and move on. At the end of the day, it's for you to decide what to do with a girl. Don't feel pressure to tell her now, but just know that we have your back. Best of luck. Yeah, devs need to update the software. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to... We're not streaming tomorrow because it's New Year's, and I'm not streaming... I'm probably not going to be streaming the first couple of days off the New Year, because ever since I got back from college, I have just been absolutely grinding on content. So you might get a couple videos here and there, but I might take live streaming off for a couple days. And then you might be getting a stream every other day, because, it's really hard to stream this game every day because it's hours of streaming, and a lot of the time it's hard to be entertaining because there's just nothing really going on with the game. Which again, it's why I made it so that you guys would get attached to my personality, and that's why I would almost always start talking about random stuff in the game while I was gameplaying, because that's how you, like, build a connection, right? Not that I want you guys to be parasocial, but, I want you to care about the man, not just the content, because the man can transcend the content. No, she's not. I can tell you that with certainty. Because she was in one. And again, not getting into too many details of her personal life, but she was dating for the entirety of high school. They are not together anymore. And she's also a pretty big poster. So I would know, because she'd usually do stuff for, like, Boyfriend's Day or Relationship Day, or have something in her bio. And she's also a mechanical engineering major. I think we forgot about it. I forgot to mention that one. That's going to keep you a little bit occupied. I'm not going to lie. But I don't know. Like, I've asked some of my friends about it, and they're just like, I don't really see it. Because, first of all, we're on very different career. Is she? What is A and Z? I don't know. They need to change the auto battle button to training. Yes. I'm sorry. I don't want to back out and then go back in every single time. Asian. No. Hispanic. Which seems to be a trend for me. I don't intend it for it to be that way, but it does happen. Yeah. My friends always joke about the fact that I'm just not into Asian women, because I've had, like, multiple different interests, but none of them are Asian. And it's not intentional. It just keeps happening. Yeah, I'm Vietnamese. Do. Alright. But I don't know. It's like, you understand, man. This woman is insane. It does a lot, man. She does a lot. How the hell she works the job while being a mechanical engineering major, while also singing in a choir, while also, like, being an athlete? I have no idea. I don't understand how she does it. Yeah, I mean, it worked well. Maybe worth trying. I don't know. I'm doing something on the main right now. So, give me a moment. Bear with me. I need to blow my nose, dude. I'm so congested. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely an interesting thing. Like, as it stands, it feels like superstition. But I wish I could just, like, swap my cameras immediately. The Edge train inbound. The Arc, dude. Nah, you've seen Edgy Internet Hobo? Nah, bro. Get ready for absolute edgy. Bro's gonna be different. Absolute edgy gonna go so hard, dude. Most insane series of all time. For sure. Alright. I'm gonna actually have to play solo race. I'm gonna try it on DC Universe Superman today, and if it works, I'll be happy. I've heard about it, but I'm not 100% sure. Ow! Do you think I can bag? You should be able to. Usually, I would go for at least maybe 12 to 20k gems, so I can be an 18 mil boss with my current DC Universe Superman. Yeah. Excuse me. And even if you can't, you can do percentage health damage, because he is the only character in the game that does max health reduction. So whereas with King, it's 10% of current health, and it's going to proceed to get lower as you continue. DC Universe Superman is a flat value. So, in theory, if you play perfectly, you can probably kill every boss in the game in like 5 fights. If they're not annoying. So, They might nerf that. No, it's intentional. Just give me a second. I need to go claim some stuff in the league. And again, I don't want to expose the code of the league because I don't want to get the guy spam. Like, they're really cool people. So, I don't want to spam them. No, like, I wasn't sure about it, but no, what's it called? He does lower percentage health damage, but his is like a flat value. So it's only 20%, but it's 20% of max health, whereas every other percentage health damage dealer is higher. So King's like 30, Black Adam's like 40, Deathstroke is like 36 or something like that. But yeah, he is the one exception there. Yes, sir, 30 Primal Swamp Thing shards. I also hate how every time I claim the shards, it lags the game, dude. Yeah. I like it, dude. DC Universe Superman over here being so good. He's the best thing that you can buy, even without there being a sale. Okay, we should be good. Alright. Who's ready for story mode, guys? Who's ready for the best game mode in the entire game? Nobody cares about the story. The game's been out for 8 years now. Holy crap, it's been out for 8 years now. 2017 was 8 years ago. Huh? That doesn't sound right. I'm not an unk, guys. I promise. Please. Please. That's not real. There's no way that's real. I swear, it was only like 5 years ago, bro. Oh, come on with the power drain. I swear, 2017 was like 5 years ago, right, man? Like, COVID was last year, right? It was like 2 years ago, right? 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 Hey, someone cue Hans Zimmer's Time. I would do it. I don't want copyrighted. You know the one stream I played music on, even like low in the background? It went, alright, we gotta mute that audio, brother. You can't. Yeah. I said I would do music, but I just can't. Very interesting seeing the health of the characters now. I forgot that nowhere else do the solo raid bosses function like solo raid bosses. So I keep trying to combo interrupt them and lock them into an infinite combo, but it just doesn't work. Oh, sorry guys. Bong 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 bong. There we go. Oh yeah, just lag the game, why don't you? Look at these amazing graphics, guys. We got Bane of My Existence. Yeah, so I don't know. We just got a clear story mode for some gems, guys. I'm also pretty sure they nerfed the gems. I'm pretty sure it used to be 50 per story mode class. My main device on my main account is an iPad, but I'm using LD Player. I opened 34 Beast Boy chests and need 100 more stars for 5 stars. Rip. That's tough. That's rough, man. Yeah. I don't know. They really should add a pity system, though. They really should. Is that gonna be enough? No, it's not. Yep, I won a 50-50. I thought I could combo interrupt, bro. I don't learn my lesson. Drag the lake, you won't find me. I've been tempted, fate. Guys, I like how Atrocitus shows up in the story for one thing. This is the only thing he shows up for. Bro, just he comes in and he goes, I'm gonna head out. That's it. That's it. This is the only thing the bro does. But yeah, on my PC and what I'm playing on right now, and why you hear my mouse clicking so intensely, I'm using LD Player, which I've been told that other ones are better. Someone suggested BlueStacks, and someone else suggested the other one, the Emerald one. Joker did that too. Yeah, Joker showed up for the Harley thing, and let's be honest, we know that Joker was only there because he's popular, and they needed to put him in the game because he's too iconic and too popular not to put in the game. You know, guys, controversial take, right? Jared Leto is an absolute piece of garbage. The Kill is one of the best choruses to any song ever. I stand by that. I keep listening to it, but man, that chorus. Thank you, game, for lagging. You know what's funny? In Injustice 1, right? In Injustice 1, Suicide Squad Deadshot is Will Smith from the movie, but in Injustice 2, Suicide Squad Deadshot, just someone random. Alright. There it is. And Suicide Squad the Joker is nowhere to be seen, which, good riddance. Nobody needs Jared Leto here. But The Kill is an insane chorus, dude. and nobody knows what I'm talking about. When Jared Leto got mad at the new Joker solo, Jared Leto is an interesting case, and Jared Leto also has his own island. Now I need to farm Taptroy offers lol. I mean, if you live in the States, at least it's easy. Alright, guys, it's time for normal mode. I'm gonna select Realm Clash. Guys, I can become the solo raid legend. Alright, let's see. No matter what he plays, he does bad, he should retire. Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys know that Jared Leto used to do music. I think he still does. He sings. He's not bad either. But the music is not great. But there are some really catchy choruses. I don't know. I heard Requiem from a Dream was pretty good. But I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I don't watch too many movies. Alright, guys. It's time to be the solo raid. I tried to block. It didn't work. It's time to be the... Hey, yo. Calm down. It's time to be the solo raid legend. What's up? What's up, man? I think that's what that is. It's time to be the solo raid legend. I probably should have Ooh, that's actually a decent amount of damage. Yeah, she immediately got up and started hitting me. Don't worry. Hey, yo, let me move. Let me do something, bro. I'm back. I mean, we did a big chest opening, and then I'm kind of just playing the new account with some solo raid stuff. I don't know, like, there's not much I can do in solo raids. I haven't unlocked King yet, and I can't really do much until I unlock King. Now I understand why people use pop in on DC Universe Superman. That added with KF, he's unstoppable. Yeah, Killer Frost paired with anyone is ridiculous. Paired with DC Universe Superman specifically is just insane. Hold up. Superman, hold this, please. Thank you. Ow. There we go. Do a little bit of a super move for some time extension. Hi, Edgy. Would you recommend spending lower rate fragments on upload? I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling. Wouldn't be the first time I'm fumbling today. Give me a second. I'm in the middle of gameplay. I'm gonna try and read that. Can I combo interrupt? Yes, I can combo interrupt. Not consistently. I know the AI here doesn't work like that. Hey, come on. We got this, right? We got this. We 100% got this. Right. Be a little bit careful. I don't know I'm able to make it too far. I get some rewards. Ow. Alright. Full combo. We got this. And deleted. Alright, what were we saying? Hi, Edgy. When you recommend spending raid fragments on uploading lower tier artifacts for passive stats, because on some of those artifacts, I don't have any other... I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'll be honest. Guys, we defeated our first solo raid boss. I'm so good at video games. Because I don't know what the situation, right, is with the, like, free-to-play artifact. Because there's been a lot of backlash. But I don't know if that backlash is enough for them to actually consider changing it. So maybe it might be worth it just because we don't know if they're going to change it. But overall, it's just not a really good investment. It's a pretty bad investment. That's the thing. That's the thing. So I can't say with absolute certainty. I mean, I would lean towards no, but who am I? I like how once again the theory that one guy said in chat that one time. I think it was it was Frogsifer, but that's not his name on YouTube. Said it has come true. I end up getting more views talking about the Huz or talking to the Huz than actually playing the game. I don't really phrase it like that though, but it's funny. Everything I know about everything says I should at least take the risk. Because there's definitely some stuff about it. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't. It's at the very least, it's a pretty what's it called? Heavy friendship, I think. That's the word you would use. I don't know. Oh, come on. Also, I hate Robin King with a burning passion. He's one of the most annoying characters to fight just because he's so clunky and so unfinished. Gotta be careful here. I want to do a full combo before I super move. That's the thing. I think I will be able to combo interrupt him and achieve it, but I'm not sure. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Alright, how much damage is that? Ooh, 73k. Ow! Again, very clunky AI. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read chat, and you guys aren't saying anything, which is not, I don't mind too much, because I am trying to focus. I gotta lock in chat. Oh, I'm nasally. And congested. I gotta lock in. Time to lock in. I hate this. I hate this with a burning passion. I forgot how bad it was to play. I don't understand how they expect you to play this. Also, I don't understand why the AI is different for this than heroic. I don't understand. Why would you make an individual thing for this? Apparently, it's because this runs on Arena AI, or like standard AI, and Solo Raids is its own thing. So I don't know. Which again, really feels weird they would do that. Why just not make a Solo Raid AI? But I don't know. I don't make this game, man. I keep going back to some of the things I've heard over my life as I enter the new year. And it keeps coming. I keep coming back to it. And I don't know. Alright, bonk, bonk, and bonk. 2 bosses down. We're so good at video games, guys. Oh, man. I don't remember. Alright, time for Black Manta. I might be able to clear all of the sub-bosses. I don't think we're clearing Darkseid today, guys. I might be able to clear him tomorrow, though. And if I clear him tomorrow, I gotta make another video on it. Oh, Manta doesn't have default defense? Huh? Color me surprised. I failed to comment him. How was your opening? I missed it. It will be a VOD, and it will be a video, but we did 60,000 of the premium, like the platinum chest, and I got 6 legendaries out of 120 openings, which is 5%, which is bang average. And then I opened DC Universe Superman and spent 150k on him, got him to 1-star Ascended. I don't have the orbs yet. But I went through a string where I had like a full, like, it was 6 chests, like 6 sets of 10. I got nothing, but I also had multiple runs where I was getting like 2 back-to-back, and I also had one specific set where I got 4 out of 10 drops. Doesn't it feel weird to fight without artifact? Yeah, it does. It does. I don't know, man. I've been too spoiled with Puppet and whatnot, so I don't know. I mean, it's a series that I'm happy to do because, well, first of all, views, but also I think it's an important series to do because a lot of people have asked about it and are questioning it and do care about like free-to-play stuff. So, yeah. Sometimes the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. And I want to be a man of the people. I also got a comment, I think, actually, I'm pretty sure it was Mark, if he's still in chat, about, like, why I keep asking, you know, if it's okay with everyone. Because, you know, even though, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's, like, my game. But the reason I gave him was, it would, well, I haven't given him a reason yet. I haven't responded to the comments. But my whole thing is, right, I want to be a man of the people. And this is a series for the people. So, how I play the game really depends on them, because I'm doing it for them. Ow. Ow. We should be able to chip him down to at least half health here. So, an average of 20 people still, which is nice. Thanks for tuning in, guys. But yeah, this is the last stream of the year, and it will probably be the last stream for a couple days, because I do just need to take a break. Ow. Also, I keep failing to combo interrupt Manta. I don't think Manta's hard to combo interrupt either. I don't know. I'll get to reading that in a moment. I looked at it and I'm just like, I'm trying to read it at the same time, and I just can't. Because turns out, people can't actually multitask and everything. I didn't block. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Thanks for understanding, man. But yeah, it's just like, I don't want to go, oh, in today's video, we're unlocking a legendary character. And people are like, bro, most of us can't get 300 shards for a legendary. So that's why I asked. I'm like, hey guys, if you think 300 is too much, like, I'll just donate them. Because at the end of the day, like, this account isn't made to essentially last. It's made to showcase the game and showcase getting through the game. It's not my main account. So, worst comes to worst, I'll just help a couple other people out. Because some of those, like, league members are people in my Discord and my viewers. So, I have no problem with helping them out. So, it really depends on the people. But I do need some characters to progress, that's the thing. Oh, I'm just not... I'm trying to combo interrupt before I'm ready to. Yes, sir! I actually think we will be able to get through all the sub-bosses today. What if I wanted to break? Well, then again, luck is part of the game. It is, but I, like, sometimes I wonder, right? What if I just open a chest and happen to pull, like, why are 30 people watching me? What if I open the, I mentioned the girl one time. The viewers come back, of course, they're always gonna ask, why is this always happening? Anyway, what was I gonna say? I say 100 shard. I can donate the rest. Yeah, some people are like, you know, maybe 75 or 150 is okay, but 300 might be a bit much. But it's like, it really also depends on the character. Because, you know, it could be a character nobody cares about. I could get, like, Golden Armor Wonder Woman. I don't think anyone's complaining if I get 300 shards of Golden Armor Wonder Woman. But, if I manage to drop, like, a Killer Frost, now we have a problem. Because on one hand, that's very helpful. But on the other hand, holy, bro, not even some of my, like, league mates who are higher up have KF. I'm an idiot about the Shazam gears thinking they were for legendary Shazam. Is there a way you can get a refund? Probably through the, like, you can ask for one, I think. I haven't actually asked for a refund, so I wouldn't know. I know some of the other guys in chat probably have done refunds before. I think Apollo recently did a refund because of the LexCorp pass being bugged. So I think you can go through the Apple Store. I don't know if you should go by through the Apple Store or whatnot. DC Universe Superman? Give me a second. We gotta be locked in, chat. You can get a refund through the App Store or Bay. Yeah. Arena ends in 2 days, and Champions Arena ends today. If you have Superman but not his gear pieces, go for his gear pieces. Yeah, I don't have Superman, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't have any legendary on the new account. I love that super move. That super move is one of the sickest super moves in the game, by the way. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to get to Apollo's message. Okay, so the issue with the Luthor Course Pass is specifically the random rewards like artifacts and the mother boxes. Something about them is bugged and deletes all rewards. Yeah, like, I think the pass itself is fine. Like, I didn't have an issue with the pass until I got to, like, the extra rewards. And at the extra rewards, I get nothing. So, that's the thing. We're bullying Swamp Thing today, boys. All my homies love bullying Swamp Thing. I'm trying to do a full combo here somehow. And now we're back to 16 people watching. The fluctuation is crazy. I think it's because they hear chest opening. And they miss the chest opening. Because I can only do one chest opening at a time. Hold up. We need DC. We need Superman in the game here. We need bro to reduce a little bit of defense first. Because I need to get rid of that. Very useful character here. Very W character. And boom. Alright, now he's back down to no defense. I don't have armor pierce, but that's not what I'm worried about. Bro can take the super move. Ow. Bro is not going to have to take the super move. Ow. Oh, 12 people watching. It's because I'm not talking or doing anything. I just have to fight Swamp Thing, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a bad streak. I can't back up fast enough. I hate this. Sometimes it's just the character, it's just the opponent you're fighting has more range than you do. I can't, bro. I can't. Also, he's got an unblockable special, so what am I supposed to do there? Are we got a little bit of time increase? I hate this, man. I hate Elder Swamp Thing with a passion. I hate bosses who are unblockable. I just don't think unblockable should be a thing. Especially not without any prerequisite. It's like if unblockable after you kill an enemy, or unblockable after a certain amount of combo, then maybe. But bro just has unblockable. Like, straight up. Alright. We'll take this. Yeah, she'll live. Alright. I gotta chip away at Swamp Thing. Up 17. The fluctuation is crazy. I don't know what the fluctuation's about. All my homies hate Swamp Thing. I can combo interrupt a little bit, but the problem is combo interruption is guaranteed in solo raids, or a heroic, because the AI is predictable. They will never do specials unless they build up some combo. But in normal mode, it's a little bit harder, because they will just randomly throw out specials sometimes. We're going to throw out a super move for some extra damage, let him take the death there. Yeah, Swamp Thing's going to be a little bit more annoying, because he's got defense. Armor Pierce immunity is not going to matter too much here. So, because I don't have any method of Armor Pierce. He's just really tanky. I'm sorry I'm not reading chat. My chat is scrolled up right now, and I have to scroll back down, but I can't do that while I'm playing the game. I don't know what's wrong with the numbers, by the way. Because I had 11 viewers and then 17, and now I'm back up to 20. So I don't fully understand. I'm going to keep trying to combo interrupt, because it keeps working, but at some point he's just going to throw out the special, and I know it. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was talking about. That 50% attack reduction, though, or incoming damage reduction is really nice. Don't sleep on Multiverse Supergirl, right? Is she the best character in the game? No, but she's definitely underrated, I think. And that's not just me speaking out of bias. That infinite freeze chain is very useful. I actually like using Gemstone, Multiverse Supergirl, and then pairing her with, what's her name? Killer Frost. A little bit of Arrowverse girl power there. Alright. Yeah, that's like a third of the health, so that's not bad. By no means bad. Alright, where were we with the chat? Just in 2 months. If you're conflicted on the beginner's account progress, just look at my account. Now, given that the caveat, I started right before a major sale and have like 8 legendaries and a maximum Batman that drowned. Yeah, I also know you spent money. And we're trying to be completely free to play. And I mean, knowing you, I know that you spend money on like very specific things, but as for an Apple Store or Google Play refund, what offer do you think is good? And the one that costs $500 isn't good, is it? I don't know which one. Why is he so caked up? I don't know. I only have DC Universe Superman's headpiece and gear chest. I mean, that's enough to get some stuff out of it. I have 4 stars Beast Boy, but I need to upgrade my Zatanna. Is anyone still having issues where the tier 60 chest in the past is giving no items? I think the majority of people have that problem. I haven't actually seen anyone get like Battle Pass rewards from the Mother Box thing. Yeah, I requested a refund on Apple Store for Pass, and I got it. Nice. So, yeah. You should be able to request a refund and just say it was an accidental purchase. Because it was genuinely an accidental purchase. Yeah. Raven Pass, Batman with the Drowned Gears. Yeah. And, they gave you the money. And I only have Orm but no gears. So Star doesn't matter. They gave you the money? What do you mean, like, gave me the money? Oh, the refund? I don't know. I would assume so. As for the... I don't know, the tap tree offers are really only worth it if you live in the U.S. Like, the value you get in there is insane. Alright, actually, I might be able to get through Swamp Thing today. Because I do have one more ad. I'm about to get the most, like, controversial ad of all time, dude. Watch me watch an ad on stream and watch it be a political one. That'd be terrible. I just want to play video games, guys. I don't want to do politics. I did one political thing in my life. I was senior class president in high school. But there's a thing you put saying that you didn't get anything. Yeah. Well, for the LexCorp pass, you would put that you didn't get anything. For the Shazam one, you would just say that it's an accidental purchase because you just, like, you genuinely, like, misunderstood what the thing was. Like, you made a genuine mistake. Yeah, I did for the past one. I found out the Tapjoy worked quite well in the UK too. I think I've seen some decent Tapjoy offers in the UK, but Canada and like Australia and the other countries, genuinely, like, they're not worth it. Like, they're really bad value. So I tried to go for the combo interruption for the full like combo special, but it is what it is. But I'm just gonna go with the time extension here. How did you decide to keep your name as Edgy Internet Hobo? It's unique and kind of easy to think of. So, Edgy Internet Hobo was kind of just something I came up with as a gamer tag. Basically, I went, I need a username, right? What's kind of self-deprecating, amusing, and something that I can use in literally any context? And I went, you know what? I am on the internet a lot, and I'm edgy, because I like the edgy music. My favorite band's Linkin Park. And so I went, you know what? Edgy Internet Hobo it is. It's got a nice ring to it, and I don't really think anybody else is using that name. So it immediately snaps out. It's self-deprecating, and it tells you a lot about me, I feel. Like, instantly, the moment that you hear Edgy Internet Hobo, you know, like, well, this guy likes self-deprecation. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and he's probably just whimsical. And I think that's what I tried to go for. But, yeah, I mean, that's basically how I thought of it. It's just like, I need a name. I want to make it funny and goofy and witty, and I can use it anywhere I need to. Like on YouTube, as a gamer tag. And so, that's how Edgy Internet Hobo came to be. And it just stuck. And then my handle is is EdgyIH DC Comics, because Edgy Internet Hobo is quite long. It's a lot of letters, so so I shorted it to EdgyIH, and to let you know that I'm a channel that primarily focuses on DC Comics, it's EdgyIH _ DC Comics. So that's basically that. I have to play pretty well to actually get him to. I don't know. I didn't do enough. Oh, I forgot to reduce his defense. That's why. I'm an idiot. No takesy backsies. Excuse me. That beef jerky, man. That beef jerky is intense. Yeah, I don't think that mess up might have cost me the match today, guys. I don't think we're getting rid of Elder Swamp Thing today. He lives to fight another day. But we'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. Yeah, well, didn't know there was too much lore. Everything I do is lore, by the way. Like, nothing I do is ever accidental. Everything I do is like a chess game. I treat everything like a chess game. Every move has to be calculated. Guys, it's invincible. Am I getting a game recommendation here? Is this what they're trying to do? Do I identify as Unk? No. I don't think so. 2006 is like, you know, recent, right, guys? Right? 2020 wasn't that long ago. What surprised me is the majority of my audience actually falls in like the 25-34 range, but the majority of my like Discord users fall into like my age category, so 19, 18, and pushing 21. Yeah, I'm 19, so 2006, October 19th, 2006. Yeah, the million gem offers, right? Those are like the casino ones. They're designed to be enticing because of how much they are. It's almost impossible to actually do those without spending some money. Some of the like couple 100K ones are way better. Yep. Oh. Oh. Belated birthday wishes, man. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back to talk about the girl, like I always do. But, yeah, she was doing college stuff, I was doing college stuff, so we didn't really get to talk much. And we're in completely different majors, and go to completely different places. So, She hopped in to say happy birthday to me one time when it's my birthday, and I went, "Yay, I'm 19 now." And she's like, "I forget how young you are." I'm like, "You're a few months older than me, woman." I didn't say that, by the way. Obviously I didn't say that, but I was just like, "For what you mean? You're not that much older than me." It's also funny because all of my college friends, right? I know it's late, but why not? Why not what? Yeah. So it's funny because like all of my college friends are older than me because I'm friends with people who are like above my like class. So I'm sophomore, so second semester, spring semester going in, and of course no range. The be there wish. Oh, but why not? Okay, I was a bit confused. I'm just trying to multitask here and focusing on a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, so I hate how bosses have block breaker specials. He's not too bad. The Swamp Thing in the Taste of Evil solo raid is awful because he's the highest damage dealing boss and he's running around with unblockable special. So that's just not fair, I don't think. But yeah, all of my friends are like upperclassmen, or the year above me. So, and it's just I like hanging out with older people because I like to be able to learn from everyone. And I don't know, they're just the people I click with. They're like my DC Comics buddy as well. Like, we watched Superman when it was released digitally. We watched The Flash and clowned on how bad it was. It's funny. Like, they're also music production majors like me. So somehow I managed to wind up in college. And now my music friends are also my comic book friends. Which is just a wild turn of events. Very fortunate. And I was telling them, guys, we should totally do some kind of, like, DC-related music stuff. I think maybe like something that aligns with like film composition. And I know two of them were working on like doing some soundtrack for an animated series for someone else, I think. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for the future. Very worried. Very worried about life though. But very excited. Man, that congestion will not go away. Yeah. It's going to take another fight to get rid of him. But I forgot how terrible normal mode is, by the way. Like, I play it a little bit on my phone account, because my phone account, really, I don't take too seriously. But, oh my goodness, it's so awful, dude. Bosses only act this way in one specific circumstance. No artifacts, no passive stats. I don't know, man. I don't really know. Alright, come on. Can we get another special out? Yeah, we're going to throw out one more special. And that's alright. Which means that tomorrow I'll be able to get rid of him. And then I'll be able to start chipping away at Darkseid. And his 2 million health. Alright. There we go. That's it, guys. Our first run with, by the way, I don't know the girl who you're talking about. Wouldn't be nice to hear about from you. It was earlier on the stream, but, I may or may not have some history with this person. I may or may not have beat her out to become senior class president. I may or may not have asked out one of her friends. And I don't even know if she knows that. Which is weird, because I don't really get along with her other friend. Like, we never really clicked, me and her. But her friend, I should say. Me and her specifically. Like, we got along really well. Also, low-key my therapist. Kind of. Ish. Maybe. I ask her for life advice sometimes. How do you see the New Year sale? You just go into the store, and is it advisable to farm collector shards? I mean, free legendary shards are free legendary shards, but don't go out of your way to refresh. You just go into the store and it's active. And here you can go into special offers for the paid stuff. And the paid stuff is terrible. Here you're going to unlock over time. Here you're probably going to get from solo raids. He has a challenge. All of these gears are terrible. You can get both of these for free. And this, he's a support character. And also, you should just buy $10 gears. Are you going to buy any chests in this new account? No, simply for the fact that it's just not enough gems to actually try to unlock Superman. Like, unless I open one, right, and get super lucky, I'm just not going to have the gems to unlock him. It's just not going to happen. Yeah. So no new chest on this account, I don't think. I am tempted to spend a little bit more on my main, but it's probably best to just leave it be. Yeah, makes sense. Do I have any more medallions here? Yeah. So that's where I stand there. But we will probably see it. I think this is, how long have we been streaming for? 3 hours 20 minutes. But I'm dead serious. I'm not bright when it comes to lore like this right now. What you're saying is too vague for me. That may or may not is all yes. By the way, that's what it means. I did ask out one of her best friends. Me and her best friend did really have a click. Me and her have a click. I beat her out for senior class president. She beat me out in this debate this one time, so we've kind of had this friendly rivalry. We went to high school together. We went to a trade school. We were in the same trade. We interacted a little bit here and there. We live in the same city. I hugged her at graduation, and that was kind of the end of that. And I let it be for a year. A year on, I reached out because I wanted to reach out to some people I hadn't talked to in a while. And me and her got pretty close. I also... by the way, so here's a little bit of funny lore. You know when I was texting her for the first time in years? While I was in line for Superman tickets. I was in line to see Superman. I texted her. And my friend was like, bro, buy your ticket. And so the irony is, now I could technically make it go full circle and go, hey, you want to see the Supergirl movie? I also used the Supergirl line on her. It's too big and we're too small line. I used that on her. She hearted it. I did not tell her where that came from. Also, I think she thinks I'm cool or something like that. I've shown her some of the music stuff I composed. She thought it was really good. Like, she was like, why is it giving, why is it giving Marvel? I'm like, well, it was comic book inspired. I've written some things about like philosophical stuff, and she's like, dude, this is a gift. You have to write a book. You mean to say you had a crush on her friend, and then you had a crush on her? I don't mean to be invading because of the repeat questions. Yes. Yeah, no, you got it right. That's the dilemma there. And also, I don't want to throw away the friendship. But, who knows? But yeah, that's the thing, right? I was like, oh, well, her friend thing is a weird one, because it was just like, because she's pretty and we kind of interacted a little bit. But her, it's a different case. Because her, I've actually asked for advice on. I volunteered to go to a summer camp for a week and watch a bunch of kids, and like I crashed out on them, because it's 3 of us between 17 kids. And so I'm just like, I am so stressed out right now, and I'm just like, I hope I'm not bothering you, but please, for the love of everything, I need life advice. And guess what? She was there for me when I needed her. I got into a bike crash, like, in the morning, and I was like, hey, can I vent to you about something that happened 30 minutes ago? And she's like, oh, yeah, no, what's up? And I'm like, I got into a bike crash. I'm fine, but I feel like shit. And she was like, and she was there for me at 8:30 in the morning. And I was like, I really appreciate you being there for me, putting up with my nonsense at 8 in the morning. You should low-key become a first grade teacher. I don't know. I would like to be a guitar teacher if I ever got good enough. That'd be fun. And I would really enjoy doing that. Also, I taught her a couple of things about guitar. Gave her a little bit of advice on that because she's trying to play some stuff. I was telling her about fretting and about how it's all in the fingers and your wrist and how you should be moving your wrist and not your hands, and you don't want to go too hard on your hand. You gotta let your wrist flow. It's all in the wrist. Told her if she ever wanted the Spanish sound, she had to get some nylon strings, because nylon strings, dude, make it sound like it's heaven on earth. Become the next Everybody Hates Chris. I don't actually fully understand that. There's a lot of Chris's. I don't know. I think it's some joke, but I don't fully understand it. Yeah, so. Bro, I appreciate you trying to explain, but I don't understand because I'm dumb. Probably sound like he's saying something else unless he's trading her. I'm just giving her advice on the guitar stuff, so that was just it. Yeah, so a lot of life lore. She's giving me life advice. She said some really nice, some stuff once. There was one time I said that I felt like I was hitting the brakes in the middle of the road because I don't feel like I'm doing anything valuable if I'm not moving. And sometimes you kind of just have to slow down and not do anything for a day. But I kind of feel like a failure when I do that. And I told her about it. And I was just like, I'm going through another existential crisis. And she was like, well, maybe sometimes you have to stop because you would drive right off a cliff. And I went, Yeah, she's right. 100% right. She's 100% right there. So, it's not surprising that I would like her. Dude, it just dawned on me. We're going to see you again next year. Indeed, you are. Can't wait to say it, guys. Can't wait to go, hey, I haven't seen everyone in a year, guys. It's been a while. Been a while. And it's like, I'm writing this whole vent session, and it's just this existential crisis and feeling terrible. And she's over here telling me to breathe and take a breath and to calm down and to give myself some grace. Instead of hating myself all the time and trying to make everything my fault. Because when things are my fault, there's someone to blame and someone to direct all of it at. So, you're like a counterbalance. So, yeah. Congrats, though. If it happens, you're lucky. I don't know. Very interesting. It's just she said some real good life advice one time if I can find it. I have some of the stuff. No. You're doing good in school and just making the videos on what you like. Yeah. I'm at like some 3.99 something. I like 8 every class here. There was something also I told her one time that I feel like I care too much. And she was telling me that, her exact words were like, caring too much is always a sign of strength. It's definitely hard because it can cause us suffering, but it's definitely not weakness. And I keep coming back to that. So, I wanted to ask, did you take off your mustache? I've been told that I look better without it, but it's not completely. It's just I trimmed it a little bit. I have been told by various people I would look better without it. So, but I've had it for so long, it feels weird. I'm playing the Galactic game arcade for 140k gems offer. Yep, farm those gems, man. Farm them. I don't know. I've been going for a while here. 3 hours, 27 minutes. And a lot of gambling. I have to go, record that footage and put it in the video after it processes. But anyway, yeah, that's a little bit of my lore, guys. Anyway, I want to thank all of you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. If you guys want to know what my schedule is, I'll pull it up right now. Or not pull it up, but we'll take a look at it. I'm just pulling up the calendar right now. But anyway, Monday, no, that's December. Tomorrow we're not streaming because it's New Year's, so enjoy your family. Friday I'm probably not streaming. Saturday I'm probably not streaming either. And I'm probably gonna take the next couple of days off. I don't stream Sunday. Excuse me. I will probably be streaming the 5th because that's League Invasion rewards for Split 3. And I'll be streaming the 12th for sure. The 12th and probably the 13th. Because the 12th is when the invasion season ends. So we'll probably be streaming that. And I think the 12th is also the day that this season ends. So we're going to do the end of this solo raid season and invasion rewards. And then for the 13th, I'll be streaming for the new season. But Thursday's New Year's. Friday, not worth streaming for just one day. Saturday, I just need to take a break. Sunday, I always take off. Monday, we'll probably be streaming again. And then after that, I don't think I can stream every day because it's just been taking a lot out of me. Even though, it's not hard work really, but it's just like waking up, talking to people for hours. If this was like my full-time job, it wouldn't be an issue, but it's just a hobby, and I don't work a job, for the record. But if I was making the income of a job, I would probably do it. But I just make a little bit on the side, and I do it out of fun. So then I'll probably be streaming Monday, Wednesday, maybe do a double for Friday, Saturday, and then off on Sunday, the 11th, and then the 12th and 13th will be streaming. And I'm probably going back to college on the 26th. So you're not going to be seeing any stuff from February, March, April, or the early parts of May. We will probably be doing a bigger stream, another very big stream, when I get back from college. So that will likely be the 8th. And the 8th will be like the week of the 8th, which puts us perfectly in line with the anniversary. So that's probably what the stream schedule is looking like. Couple more streams here and there, not every day for the rest of January. Couple more on the important days. Nothing March, February, April, or May, with the exception of maybe I might be off for spring break, and I might do like a spring break stream, and then we'll be back for the anniversary of the game, and I'll be back for May, and then we're probably gonna go hard in the summer. So I'm gonna go for maybe like Arkham games, or maybe some video essays or some kind of that stuff. So yeah, it is going to be quite a while, but it's just like it's impossible to stream in college. Like the Wi-Fi sucks. I don't have my PC. My roommate's in the room, and I don't want to get into I don't want to get his way, right? Because we've kind of shared the space. But yeah, Happy New Year, man. W stream. See you in a year, man. Lots of love from Greece. Oh wow, you're from Greece. I didn't know that. That's cool. And all the luck in the world with the girl. Thank you, man. But anyway, for everyone sticking around till the end of the stream, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed me gambling all my gems away and playing solo raids on the new account. Have a great year, everybody. Have a good day with your families. And until I see you again, I hope 2026 is great for all of us. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys in a year.